Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. It's been a while since I've done this, so mm, no idea. Comments. Nobody here yet. I think I've managed to pin the link. So I said Merry Christmas. Welcome. Hello, Riley. Welcome. Yep, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas, Christmas. All is good. Um, Hope everybody has had a great day, obviously. It's Christmas Day. What have I done today? Cook dinner and basically that's it. I've just been phoning family and wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, both immediate and YouTube family. So yeah, all is good. It's fine. No issues whatsoever. So, Christmas hangout. See if I can. Mm, Hello, Debs. Links in chat if anybody wants to come up. Like, doesn't matter. Ho. Yeah, Bobble says it's better this side, I think. Hello, Bedazzle. Merry Christmas. Hope you've had a good day. Same with you, Debs. My son is opening his presents. Oh, nice, Riley. Nice. So, for a part of my Christmas, um, Wendy got me. A, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Dove, but it's Dove Men Plus Care. So, I never had this one before, so can't wait to give it a whirl. And Wendy got from me white chocolate caramelized biscuit chocolate, well, basically white chocolate. Hey, Raptor, well, Merry Christmas. I'm doing okay. Just another day in paradise. Um, Wendy got a vanilla candle and one that we're trying to work out what these are. Pass across, please. If anybody's got an idea what these is, now I think they might be cookies or some kind of roasted hazelnuts. I don't know, but that's the photo. Um, it's made in the EU, but it smells delicious. It's like somebody's actually baking like homemade stuff. So it's like, hello, my darling Wendy. Hello, babe. Merry Christmas to you too. Um, so I got two huge fuzzy blankets and a bunch of warm socks. Well, Debs, nice, nice. I'm glad that you've got your Christmas sorted. You can just go to sleep now. Cozy socks. Mm-hmm. Blanket. So yeah, it's like I don't know. What do they look like to you guys? And what does that look like to you? Sonal, hey brother, have you got a wrench? I don't see a wrench next to you. Sonal, give me a minute. I'll go and give you a wrench. I'll be right back, people. Stay there. Right. Go to YouTube. Right. I'm back. I got beer for you. Got beer for Christmas. You're making me crave eggnog. What? What's eggnog? We've had this discussion. I'm still trying to think. Thank you, Sonal. Honestly, very much appreciated. I'm good. I'm good, brother. I'm good. Good. Merry Christmas, backtrack hooligans. I was going to call you backlash fisherman. No, that's not him. I've been no lack of sleep. But links in chat if anybody wants to come up and have a Merry Christmas hangout. Except for everybody. So Merry Christmas to everybody that's in chat. The link is there pinned. You're welcome. Come up. So Scott Robertson. Merry Christmas. Same to you, Scott Robertson. I know Scott Robertson. I do. I do know Scott. I'm just thinking if it's the same guy. What's this? What's this? What's this? Right, I seen. Do you drink eggnog in Scotland? We don't have it here. Guess not. It's a thick, milky type egg drink. Put alcohol in it. Now, what was the thing that we had that we got across here? It was like it. I think it's called Avocat. Avocat? Was it?
No, the closest thing to it, I think, is a thing called Snowball, which is advocate lime and lemonade. You've got to have the correct amount of each for it to taste proper.
Scott, buddy, let me give you a wrench because I know who you are. As soon as you said that, I know exactly who you are.
Hello.
Hello. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Good. Scott, you've been raised up so you can now connect to people to basically hook set their channels and same back. Bumblebee, link is there if you want to come up. I said this to you on message. I was just going to message you just saying if you want to pop up. Merry Christmas, David. Wearing Merry Christmas.
Hello.
How's you, Riley?
Hi. Oh.
Mm.
Oh, oh.
There we go.
Someone is calling.
Oh. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
Like I say, Wendy got this candle and it's really nice. I'm trying to figure out what kind of smell it would be. It's definitely homemade baking of some sort. I've been sleeping. What's the scent? It's. We'll try to work it out. B. We'll try to work it out. Thanks, been sleeping a lot. I think I've been too busy and all that. Well, there's that.
This one is on.
So what did you get?
A taste of beer for Christmas.
A case of beer for Christmas.
Yeah. Weird.
case of beer. Wow. I know somebody likes a case of beer. I was hoping to see if he was going to be lurking around. Willow Creek Industrial Spur. Hello, welcome. I think I set you from. Oh, was it Dave's chat? I think it might have been Dave. If I'm thinking Dave. Or was it Andy? Definitely not Jerry. Could be a digger. Doubt it. I don't know. I've forgotten. But yes, Merry Christmas, Willow Creek. Anyway, I think it might have been Dave's chat. Dave hangs out wrenches left, right, and centre for everybody, so it might have been him. I don't think it was Kelly. Maybe it was Kelly. Dwight. It could have been Dwight. I haven't even seen Dwight, let alone anybody else. Scott, brand new account. Yep, no. Basically, there's a fishery I used to fish at. I know him through the SANA competitions. It's the Scottish Angling Nationals Association. I think that's what the SANAC. That's what the SANAC is called. And then you've got the SANAC, which is the Scottish Angling. Scottish Angling Nationals Association Club Champion. Club. Merry Christmas, Vike. Henrik. Vike. So yeah, I know Scott through that. So yeah. You're working on a truck. It's Christmas Day. You don't work on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, Daniel. Cheers, my brother. So yes, Wendy got me this nice bottle of Sotma. It's a mixed tropical fruit. I haven't had any drink of it yet. So this is coming from an expert called Sammy. It says on the bottle, pomegranate, pineapple, and mango with apples. And I can definitely tell there's a pineapple. And I can definitely smell mango. Hello, Oracles. Welcome. Hello. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Wait. Stay there. Oh, no. I forgot about that.
What is it? Comment? What does this happen?
Oh. Me? Oh, well. He needs attention. It's okay. I know Oracles. Oracles is a good guy. He really is. Merry Christmas, Andrew, and Merry Christmas, Austin. If you want to, the link's in top. Go and hit the link and you can come up. So you've got Debs, she can do it. Daniel, if he wants to. Austin, you come up here. you're more than welcome to come up. You know, I say everybody's more than welcome to come up. You're welcome. I've got Nightbot, and Nightbot just it's too strict. It's too intense. It's Christmas Day, people. I think Nightbot needs to relax. I don't mind emojis being spammed just because it's Christmas Day. Oracles, perfect. I can't complain. So yeah, definitely, definitely a heavy dose of pineapple, and definitely mango. You're still at work. You don't work Christmas Day. Well, I haven't said that. Some people have got to. Thumb gotta wear out. I don't know the Scottish fishermen like cider, which also comes from Somerset, like cheddar cheese. Oh. This didn't come from this country. This is where did this come from? No, maybe it did. That smells delicious. Suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Cheers, Yogi. This is apple cider mixed with tropical fruits, fruit flavorings. I definitely taste pineapple, mango. It's like a peach. I'm getting some kind of peach notes, even though it doesn't say there's any peach, but I'm tasting peach. You know when you bite into a peach, you got that fuzzy, tingly outer skin. It's like that. So yeah, it's nice. Very nice. So who's coming up to join me then? Bumblebee, you promised. Cider is from West Country, England. And for anybody who's new to the channel that's came in, Wendy is my fiance. I'm going to visit each of your channels. Thank you, Oracles. Now you're very best. I think you're good friends with my auntie Betty. I think that's where I connected you from. You left a comment on on one of our shorts, I think, or one of our videos. Glitterberry G2O, never had that one. Sure, I was at Crash Island. That's not good, Andrew. When did I promise? Are you imagining it? No, we discussed it. Can't stay, but Ruby, Merry Christmas, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I thought you were going to come up, but you said if I did a StreamYard, you were going to come and pop up. We discussed it about a week ago. We did. So Ruby, I hope you have a wonderful day. I know that is 11. Oh, right. Wait a minute. Ruby is. It was 2 o'clock. It's 7. If it's 7 o'clock, well, 2 o'clock's 5. 1 o'clock's 6. 12 o'clock is 12 o'clock. So it's 12:35 p.m. Ruby, Must be 7. Yeah, well, Ruby's 7 hours away from, well, behind me. I think she's 7. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. 7 hours? Yeah, it must be. 11:30. Well, so 8 hours. It can't be 8 hours. 11:35 a.m. 7:36. So 11. So 8 hours.
I don't remember hashtag green podcast. Its benefits.
Well, anybody can come up with the one
And
to.
got a thing from Michael Burton that you didn't say.
What's this? Michael. Where is it?
Michael Burton. Yes, you Merry Christmas to you. and
Merry
Michael.
Christmas, Michael. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Like I say, links pinned in chat. Come up. You don't have to be on camera, B. You can talk. It's the easiest way instead of trying to like hiding your face. If you don't want to be seen on camera. So you can come up. You don't have to show
Would you
yourself.
like to see shit?
So 7:36 p.m. in sunny. Well, it's not even sunny because it's dark here, but sunny somewhere. And maybe be snowing somewhere also. So somebody's bound to have a white Christmas. Somebody's bound to have a white Christmas somewhere. All it needs is to take one snowflake to fall from the sky. It's true. So, what else? Cooked meal. Cooked meal. Cooked honey roast parsnips. They weren't quite roasted though. How come
Nice.
but it's loud and more the merrier, Michael. We have 3 inches of snow here. 3 inches. So you have got a white Christmas. I've never had a white Christmas. Well, actually, we did. I think last year we ever had a white Christmas was 1985. Man, 1985. 96?
Round about that. So
95, 96?
I was working at that time. There was nothing when I went to bed. I've told you this story before. I got up and I seen a post-it note sticking out on my eye line.
Mm-hmm.
You need your waterproof sawn wrap up. Well, it started snowing when I went to bed. Got up. You can even see the edges of pavements and nothing. Luckily,
So, yeah.
Luckily, I knew where I was walking.
95, 96 would have been the last white Christmas we ever had.
Round about that.
I know that 2010 was a bad winter, but we didn't have snow on Christmas Day.
Because at that point, honestly, I couldn't see where I was going. Well, couldn't see the edges of pavements, nothing.
Now, if Short and Stout Beer Reviews watches this back, if he watches this back, then we're good. Hello, B.
Hello. Happy Christmas,
Merry.
everyone.
Merry Christmas to you, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm sleepy.
Oh, you sleepy?
Yeah. Woke up
Oh,
at
you're one
about
of the.
10. I saw Peter Pan was
You
on the
woke.
TV. Watched that for a bit. Then I had a visitor, you know who I mean.
Uh-huh.
And I just had some late breakfast and then went back to sleep. And I've been awake about 2 hours. And I'm tired. I think
Oh,
I've overdone it in the last few days.
you've been run off your feet, B. I will
Yeah.
be honest.
But
You've been run
I
off.
kept my goal. I kept my goal. I made my goal. It's not nice being in hospital for several years, like for Christmas. Especially
Well,
when
I
I've
know
had
that.
it.
I know that.
So I'm
That's
pleased. I'm pleased. So Yeah, I didn't see many people online at about 1 o'clock. So I was tired and I just thought, oh, I'll go back to sleep.
That's
moment, I
that's
don't know if it-
Bumblebee T, Andrew. That's Bumblebee T. She's
Hi,
a,
I can't
she's.
see the chat.
It's okay. I'll read the comments to you.
Yeah.
Andrew is saying, "I love your flag stew, bro," and saying Merry Christmas to the lovely lady. Well, Andrew's saying Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
So
I feel blessed that I'm able to celebrate Christmas this year.
I'm glad that you're happy, B.
I'm happier than I have been other Christmases, and that's little steps forward, you know. You're not going to get a gigantic leap in my situation.
Andrew's saying Merry Christmas, BT.
Thank you.
So yeah. Apart from that, I mean, it's just been, hey,
So how's your day
squirrel.
been? How's your day been?
My day has been
Nice and quiet.
very, very quiet. Okay, I made video calls to friends and families, and
Oh, I didn't get one.
just
I thought you were my friend. I'm joking. You knew that I was most probably asleep anyway, didn't you?
I didn't know. I thought that. I mean, I was waiting for you to basically
You
wake
had a
up.
fair inkling when you
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I did say yesterday that I'll give you a shout when I wake up. But I've
Good
just felt quite
evening,
sleepy and
Marvin.
fatigued.
Merry Christmas. So yeah,
Did you say squirrels in the chat?
yeah, Squirrel Sniper's here.
Hey,
He's
squirrels. Merry Christmas.
he's came down from his tree that he's been hibernating on.
He likes his tree squirrel, doesn't he?
He's like, hiya, Bumblebee, Stuart, and chat. So yeah. But I mean, let's say this is just basically a hangout for anybody that wants to just hang out. My missus is beside me. Andrew, Wendy, that you've probably seen in chat. That's my fiance. Bumblebee is
a friend.
a friend of ours.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you,
Wendy.
Squirrel.
Merry Christmas, son.
So there you go.
Hope you both had the Christmas that you wanted this year. I know it's not ideal.
Squirrels used to. Well, squirrels used to hibernate. That's why they've got the big bushy tail to keep them warm. They cuddle into that.
I think being busy for 4 hours on Monday. No, it was Tuesday, wasn't it? Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was just too much.
Tuesday. Yesterday.
And then I was busy on Saturday as well, if you remember.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you've been flat out. I'll be honest, you've been flat out.
Yeah. When I just woke up, I was this morning. I was like, "Oh, I'll put the TV on and just lie in bed." It's a very small TV here. And
why didn't Squirrel come and see you? Squirrel could have came down and seen you.
Squirrel would have to travel up. He's on the south coast, and it would be it would be about a 3-hour train journey. Yeah. I think it's about 150 miles. 100 miles.
I do love Squirrel Sniper. I do love Squirrel Sniper. He is awesome. He really is.
Yeah, he is. I don't get round enough channels as it is. So sorry everyone, I don't get to watch much. I suffer with chronic fatigue. Quickly to say hello and a happy Christmas.
Mel, you're more than welcome, B.
Yeah, I'm going to drop back down and let somebody else come up.
Well, I said there's plenty of spaces. I've got 6 spaces up here. I've got 6 spaces up here.
joined a live last night, and the noise. Somebody had an echo, and somebody had, the sound a lot louder, and I became noise sensitive, and I had to drop down, and then they were live again till 4 in the bloody morning, and they couldn't put out a link because YouTube was playing about with them.
Merry Christmas,
So
Jerry.
I think they used Restream as a trial, but it didn't work too well.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, but well, like to
I
me,
think
I
Yogi was
yeah,
going to be live, and I tried to find him, but I couldn't find anything. About 3 or 4 hours ago.
I mean, I did say that I would like do a Christmas Day live so people could just like come up and
Yeah.
spend some time. But I think I've got 6 spaces on StreamYard, so you're more than welcome to stay.
People get up here and enjoy Christmas, or just enjoy company at this time of year.
Well, that's it. I mean, I'm running this for people who have basically they're either bored, they've got nothing to do, or they're just wanting just to hang out. At least they've got a place to come to.
Yeah.
I think Yogi might come up.
That'd be good.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
If I can try and persuade him to get away from the mundane routine that he's in.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see how Mocha responds to one of the gifts that she got that was inspired by me.
Mm-hmm. It would be nice if they find out how Yogi's.
And I am at time to practice any music on my drum. I've tried to, but I'm just not well enough, and I need to put my health first. I saw a video. I can't bring you the joy, but it is what it is.
It's okay, B. I did see there was a vertical live stream. Now you know the drums that you've got.
Yeah, steel tongue drum. Yeah.
I saw one of them, and it was a beautiful hot day, but somebody was actually pouring water on it.
Yeah.
And making the water.
I think I know who you're on about. He puts it in the river and everything.
Well, this was another one. It was like an actual steel. It was like you got the ones
it's like
that
a
you've got.
UFO shape, not a tangerine shaped.
Hey, burpees! Come up here, please.
Louis, is that Louis?
Leo.
Oh, Leo, burpees and chill.
Yeah, Leo,
come on,
come
Leo.
up.
It's Bumblebee.
Come on, Leo. Do it for Bumblebee. Give her a Christmas present. She wants to see you.
I see enough of him.
That's one guy I've got inspiration from.
Sorry?
That's one guy I've got an inspiration from.
How's your routine going? Your fitness routine?
Well, I got a night off last night from Jace because I actually I got a night off from Jace last night because Wendy and I were awake through the 23rd to 24th.
Yeah, you couldn't
We had
sleep
literally no
for some
sleep.
reason.
We didn't sleep. We could not sleep. Andrew B is in England. I don't know where you're from.
What, me?
Yeah.
I'm originally from the West Country, Bristol.
I know she's down south from me.
But I'm currently east of London, outside of London, but I'm no, sorry.
Thank you, Leo.
I'm west
I will
of
give
London.
you a wrench. You will be wrenched. I promise.
I'm west of London.
Burpee Reaper and chill. So yeah, Jace was on the phone to me yesterday. Right.
Oh, sorry if you got feedback. Go on.
Jace was on a video call.
Yeah.
And he went, he says, "What's the matter with you?" I said, "I'm just awake, Jace. Literally, I'm just awake." And he's like, So he took. I think he took that into consideration. He says, "Look, Wendy just woke me up because, let's say, we've had no sleep through 23rd, 24th. So basically, 24th, like daytime, my time, I mean, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. Ray, you can come up here too. Fishhead videos. Come on, bring some Christmas joy from the Fishhead fam, please, 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 please. Fishhead fam. Oh, there we go. There's B. So basically, Jace is like that. He says, "I've came all the way from Glasgow." He drove up at like 1 o'clock in the between 1 and 3 in the morning. He drove
Who
up
did
to
this?
Glasgow. Jace.
He drove to
Oh,
Glasgow. Did you?
yeah, he drove up to Glasgow yesterday. And he's like,
By the time he got
the
back,
time he got back to Birmingham, he's like, I'm shattered. And he's
Did
like,
you see him? Or was
I
he there
didn't.
for other
He
reasons?
didn't come to the house. He didn't come to the house. I
Okay.
gave him my address. And he didn't come to the house. And I said to him, I says, right, so what do you want me to do? He went, forget it, kid. It says, enjoy your Christmas. I don't know, Andrew. I don't know. That's up to B. I got no idea. I'm just friends with B. I don't know. So he's like, you know what, kid? He's like, what? I says, I've got a night off. So I'll give you a night off. And I'll give you tomorrow night off too. And I was like, oh, thank you. He says, you'll pay for it come Boxing Day. And I was like, oh, not the legs. Anything but the legs. I mean, my legs are starting just to calm down now. I mean, they're still they're still sore. I know that they are.
Yeah, they're there. And painful.
And I was like, can't be. It's like, no, it's all right. We don't need to exercise today. He says, no exercise and give you the day off, and I give you tomorrow off also. It's like, well, thank you very much. But he says, before I go, I was like, yeah. So on this video call with Jace, he sits down,
Yeah.
20 chips, 8 sausages, and he ate 6 and a half of them, an egg,
Yeah, what?
and he had an egg,
Yeah, what?
he had
Yeah.
8 sausages and chips. He actually cooked this when I was actually on the video call too. And he's like that, I'm still hungry, kid. He says, what did I do, Stu? He says, well, I don't know what else you want to eat, Jace. Oh, it's all right. I'll just have cheese and toast. He says, I'm thinking of going to bed. Before I go to bed, I'm going to have a bowl of cereal. And I was like, are you joking me? You've just demolished the food that was on that plate.
Yeah.
He went, yeah. And he says, I'm still
Have
hungry.
you seen Xena eat a roast dinner on Jace's channel?
No, not today. But I did watch.
Not today,
got.
but on one of the shows.
I need to go back and watch.
It would have been between
Maybe let's
July
see.
and September.
I'll have a look.
When
But yeah, I know what's coming. I know what's coming tomorrow.
Than home.
I know what's coming tomorrow. Oh, squirrel. I'm steaming a caramel panettone sponge pudding as we speak. Oh.
Oh.
I got a nice.
Got a butterscotch pudding, but I've only got a kettle to heat it with. So
I
I'm
got
put it on top of the kettle to try and heat.
What did I get? I got an apple and caramel sponge pudding
Have you had it?
with single cream. I haven't had it yet. I've not long eaten my meal, and I'm stuffed for what I had. So, oh, I tell you, steamed panettone. Oh, it sounds nice, squirrel.
I've actually got a stollen.
Ooh,
And I actually bought a large Stollen the other day, and I forgot that I bought a small one
mhm,
earlier on in December. It's okay.
nice.
Mm.
I haven't had a stolen
In
for
my
a.
hamper, I
Can I
just have a
remember?
Christmas cake and a Christmas pudding and brandy mince pies.
The brandy mince pies, I've had them. They are delicious. Not gonna lie, they are delicious. I mean, I think brandy belongs in a mince pie. Me personally,
I think I've got about
definitely.
5 packs of mince pies here now. All for
Oh
me.
my,
I
B.
had one last night. I've had 2, and I was just looking at having another one today. I
Andrew,
love
I'm
mince
not
pies.
asking that question. You've asked it yourself. It's up to B to tell you yes or no.
I love mince pies. I remember one year when I was at school, we actually made the
This is
mince
the
meat
dating channel.
to
This
go
is
in
just
the
a hand.
mince pies. We once made the mince
Mhm.
meat in school cookery, and it was to go in the mince pies that we made about 2 weeks later. But we weren't allowed alcohol in that mince meat. But I did used
Just
to put
melting chocolate
alcohol in the
and
Christmas cake that I
caramel
would make.
sauce and Mago with chocolate ice cream. Oh, squirrel. Do you know what would
Oh
be
yeah,
really good
still
on top of it? Do you know what would
Merry
be really good
Christmas,
on top of it?
Austin. Sorry.
Baileys. Baileys would just be really nice as like a drizzle over the top.
Oh,
Mm.
reminded me I've got some brandy butter to go on the mince pies.
Oh, no way.
I have.
Oh, B, stop it.
Look, I've missed out on a Christmas dinner, mate. You had a Christmas dinner, I didn't.
Stop it.
I had
I
some
prefer the
Celtic
sweeter
stuff.
stuff at Christmas. I really do. I prefer like the sweeter stuff at Christmas.
You prefer the sweet stuff, do you?
27 years ago, yeah. 27 years ago. So I just think a little drizzle of Bailey's on the top. Oh, salt. In fact, B
That
actually told
salted
me
caramel
that,
Bailey is lush.
well,
Delicious.
that's what I'm saying. B's got the salt caramel Bailey's and it looks delicious.
It was damn delicious. I've gone through one bottle and I picked up another
You,
bottle in Sainsbury's for a tenner. But this woman by the front of the store was looking at the Baileys, the original Baileys, and I went, the salted caramel Baileys is a lot more nicer. And she went, oh, where's that? I went, I don't know. It might be in the back of the store.
yeah, you don't drink. Well, don't blame me, squirrel. The only time I ever drink is Christmas and birthdays. And New Year. Christmas, New Year, birthdays. That's the only time I drink. Unless I ask my mate Sammy, are you doing a beer review of something Scottish? And then that'd be a case of, well, if you've got Scottish beer, then I'll join you.
Is that like a
So,
craft beer?
um, Sammy and I did a beer review on his channel. Both of us got a bottle of McEwen's Champion, and it's like a macro beer, but like macro is like a weird, well, it's like a supermarket beer basically. So
Uh-huh.
I said to Sammy, I says, "Fancy doing a review, a beer review together?" And he went, "Sounds awesome." I says, "Oh, let's do the Champion." He went, "All right." He says, "Well, there's a guy that is in Wales." I went, "Uh-huh." He says, he rated the beer 2.5 as a rating. And I went, "You what?" Andrew, enough, please. That's it. Andrew, no. Now you've asked and asked. Now I'm telling you, stop it. So I said to Sammy, I says, got a great idea for you. And he went, what's that? He says, let's do a Champion beer review together. And I said to him, I says, okay then, we'll do it. So we sat there. He sent me the link. I joined him. I mean, he was already drinking a beer just to like get started with. I mean, it was just like Walter Miller's, which is basically nothing. And he went, right, let's see this. Let's do this beer then. So the both of us cracked it open because it's the same bottle anyway. So I said, well, mine's is I think 2 months younger than his, or his was 2 months younger than mine. One, it was vice versa. And he went,
Uh-huh.
so looked at the colour of it. So both of us did this review together. And he says, right, so what would you score this as? I says, well, 7.3%. I says, it's like the half road mark of the upper stuff that's actually really decent. And he says, all right. And he says, well, you know that I've had like beer stronger than this. I went, I know that, Sammy. I mean, I wish we did have stuff across here that you've got. And I was like, right, let's try something here. So from there, he rated it 4.2 out of 5, and he says, I'm being generous with this. He says that is actually pretty nice. I'm just reading Squirrel's comment. Hey, Snake, but when was the last time you took a bath? That's funny. That is funny. Well, who we get? Authenticated with YouTube. That sounds nice.
Hey, my brother, how you doing?
Hey, Austin. How you getting on, brother?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm all right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. And Merry Christmas
Thank
to
you for.
everyone.
Please, no, this is not a dating fight or anything. So please keep chat respectful. It's Christmas Day, people, and I don't need drama. So this is the last day that of all days I need drama. So yeah, Sam and I did this beer review, and he rated 4.2 out of 5, which is pretty awesome. So, how are you keeping, Austin?
I'm doing good.
Good.
How you doing today?
Well, just same thing every day. Just plowing on. Nothing else for it.
Yeah.
Now, Squirrel, you know that Nightbot is not going to reply back to you. As much as you would hope and live and pray for Nightbot to talk to you, it's not going to happen. Well, B, if you can't hear us, then you've got something turned down. Merry Christmas, Squirrel, Magnets, Fishing Outdoors. Hello, John. Merry Christmas. How are you, brother? Hope you're well. B can't hear either of us. That's strange. Because I can hear you, Austin.
Yeah. I can hear you.
B? She's not muted. Okay, Andrew. Keep your phone on you all the time. Judy's handmade creations. Hello, Judy. Ah, you'll get a wrench also. Judy, don't panic. Well, I say you're anybody's more than welcome to come up. It's a Christmas hangout, and I'm hoping maybe that my so-called mate Sammy, he's not even a so-called mate. He's actually a brother of mine. I love him to death. So do I love Sammy. Love his channel. Standing jokes a lot. But yeah, I'd like to try and I like to try and have him up on one of my panels because I've been on his. I've never had him on mine. It's weird that. So we're going to hope. We're going to hope and pray that Sammy comes along and joins us. Hopefully, I know he's in Australia, so I know it's like
Stuart, can
I
you
think
hear me?
I can hear you now.
Hello?
B, hello.
Okay.
I can
Change
hear you.
headphones.
Ah,
Okay. Hi, Austin.
Hey, how you
Merry
doing?
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I watched some of your stuff. You know, I float
I
around a
love the
bit
video. That you
when I've
did. I
got
love the
time.
live stream you did for me. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That whole 18-minute live, Austin. Thank you.
You all.
I mean, that must have taken you a while. Is that where I seen you, Stuart, on Squirrel's live stream? Probably.
Hi, Judy.
Probably, Judy. I know Squirrel. He's a squirrel, all right. Sometimes I think he's
Hey.
not even a squirrel. I think he's not even a squirrel shit sometimes, but I mean that's just John. I love him to death. He's awesome.
Hey, Judy. You've got some lovely things on your channel. I'm a crafter myself.
I
I'm
was
just in
watching
a
Judy's
situation
channel.
that limits me doing much craft at the moment, but I've done some.
Yeah, I was in Judy's channel just before Christmas. What day was it? About 5 days before Christmas. I saw Judy was
Okay.
live, went in there. And I was like the first one in. And I was like, is anybody else joining us? And then one person came in, and then left. And then it was still me talking. Somebody else came in, and then they left, and it was still me talking. I was like, what? Crazy. So, okay. No worries, Andrew. Enjoy yourself. Don't. Hey, relaxing. So another yogi friend. I mean, I got to admit, if there's one person that's going to be inspiration from now on out, is definitely Yogi. Got news actually from the both for both of you. See you there, Andrew.
So,
I was on a video call with Yogi.
well,
He's
earlier.
in yesterday,
Yeah.
and he says, "So what do you want to learn?" I says, "Well, meditation or breathing." And he went, We're not going to do the meditation. We're going to do breath work with you." I was like, "Okay." So I did some breathing exercises with Yogi, and I turned around and I says, "So is that it?" And he went, "Now you're slowly becoming a yogi. You are
Yeah.
now you're now becoming a yogi." And I went, "What?" I says, "I can't become a yogi." He says, "You are. You're doing breathing exercises and you're doing fitness." He says, "You're slowly becoming a yogi." And I was like,
You've got to learn the parinama. Is it the parinama breathing and the hopanamo and EFT? Is it
see, the thing is,
hopoponono or something?
I don't want to be a yogi. I want to be a Scottish monk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd rather be a Scottish monk
Why?
because monks are good.
Yeah, but you won't be with Wendy if you was a monk.
Of course, it
Have you
could
thought
be.
about that?
You're not allowed to be.
Hey, Rick! Merry Christmas! Yeah, I got one of these stupid things that dingle dangle. Um, um, this here is if you were to dip this in catfish bait, you catch a catfish with this, It's the perfect size to go down a catfish's throat. You just need use catfish scent, juice, whatever. Maybe you should start.
Hey,
Maybe you should start.
Stuart, you've
Yeah?
not only got a squirrel sniper in, you've also got squirrels magnet fishing and outdoors.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's my PA brother that's not in the squirrel shit. And Squirrel knows that himself. I gotta admit, I love John. I really do. There's people out there that don't know how to take him, but there's people out there that do. And I'm one of the ones that definitely know how to take him. Because
Which squirrel?
Magnet, he's from
Oh, Magnet.
Pennsylvania.
I haven't met. Oh, okay, I haven't met many of the folk in your neck of the woods on YouTube, because
Well,
you know, like we met on Yogi's channel, if you remember.
mm-hmm.
We met in quite interesting way, didn't we?
Well,
But we're not going to bring that up here. We're not going to bring that up here.
How? This is my chat. This isn't
We
Yogi's
both
chat.
had the same views about something, and that's all I'm going to say. And we both had a right to those views because we didn't know all the information, which we do now.
Well,
And yeah, you know what I'm on about. Don't go there.
I can't remember. We've had so many
It
many
was
conversations.
Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving. Remember
Oh,
that?
turkeys!
Cool.
Turkey. What was it, turkey? What else happened for Thanksgiving?
What are you cooking,
What else?
Judy? What are you cooking, Judy?
See, I spoke to my Auntie Betty earlier, and she says that her sister
Is
was
Auntie
making.
Betty in Scotland as well?
No, she's in Minnesota.
Oh, America. Didn't know you
Mhm.
had relatives over there.
She kind of adopted me as her nephew.
Oh, okay.
So Auntie Betty, she's like, my sister's cooking turkey and ham. I was like, you've got Turkey Day already. Why have turkey at Christmas when you've just had Turkey Day on Thanksgiving? Turkey Day is Turkey Day for a purpose. You don't need to have another turkey at Christmas time. Which is Turkey Day is all for a purpose. And she's like, yeah, I get that. So I mean, to me, I'd rather have a roast, like a roast beef or a roast joint or a brisket that I can
You mean a
slow
meat
cook
joint,
and
don't you?
no,
A meat joint.
yeah, meat joint, yeah. So like beef joint. So like roast beef, yummy.
Mhm.
So the one that I got that I cooked up yesterday at my mum's house, I heated it back up today. It's 21 day matured, or 20 dry aged for 21 days. You can get ones that are dry aged for 36 days, and they are gorgeous.
Mhm.
Hey, Rick!
Hey, Stuart.
Hi,
Merry
Rick.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Miss B. Austin. Merry Christmas to y'all as well. Merry Christmas.
I'm Bumblebee, by the way. Austin, I think you were
Bumblebee.
confused. Bumblebee tea, yeah.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Merry Christmas. I think we're a few hours ahead of you guys in America.
Yes,
I'm 7 hours. Well, B and I are 7 hours ahead of Rick. And where are you, Austin? Austin.
What?
Whereabouts across the pond are you?
I'm from the United States.
I'm asking, what state you in?
South Carolina.
Oh, you're 2 hours ahead of me.
Right. So you're 5 hours from, 5 hours behind me, Austin, and 7 hours for Rick. Rick is Colorado.
Yeah, not for long though. I hope.
You moving?
Yeah, I'm going back home to Alabama.
So you're going back to Sweet Home Alabama.
All summer long.
Any particular reason, Rick?
Ma'am?
Yeah. Any particular reason you're going back to Alabama?
I've been away from home too long, been away from my family, so I need to get back down yonder.
Rick, that'd be a nice thing for you to go back to family.
Yes, ma'am. Sure is.
I've
I'd agree.
reconnected with a family member this year when I've had 22 years away from them. I was
12
hoping
years.
for, 22 years. I was hoping for a Christmas video call, but they had a bereavement last year at Christmas, and I was asked if I would wait, and I'm like, yep, sure. But I feel blessed.
Yes.
So
Where have you been hiding?
Me? Oh, I've just been trying to get some things done, you know.
It's like you come on the scene and then you just vanish and nobody hears anything.
I'll be honest with you, Stuart. I've had a lot of mental difficulties as of late, and not only that, but I've been trying to rebrand my channel and actually get things situated to the point or to the way that I want them to be,
Mm-hmm.
and I just haven't been able to do that.
How's the music going?
Slow. I need to find me a guitar player.
what
Or
type
guitar.
of music you play?
I'm a country singer.
Okay.
Country
Don't know any
rock.
song. Yeah.
Yeah, Rick.
I play.
You missed it.
Rick, I play a bit of music on my channel.
Oh, nice.
I have a steel drum,
Very nice.
a unique steel drum.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Rick.
Hello. Was that Miss Wendy Jane?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. The one and only.
Thought so.
The one and only.
The one and only.
That's so.
The
Oh,
one and
hush, Stuart.
Eh? Yeah, listen, my beard's getting some size, by the way. I'm getting there with it. It's coming
Look, man,
along
I'll
nice.
clobber you.
I think
You got-
Rick's beard is longer.
You can't do that to the host of the best show in Scotland. You can't do that to the best host in Scotland. That's illegal. That's illegal, man.
Uh-huh.
It's nice to see your face, man.
Yeah.
So you're looking for, right? What kind of guitar player are you looking for? You looking for an electric player, or are you looking for an acoustic player?
Acoustic.
I've got
Oh.
12, I've got a 12-string sitting in the living room.
But can you play it?
Because it's got 7 strings on it. I got it like that. I didn't buy it like that. I got it given to me as a gift. And they said, well, here's a 12-string guitar. I was like, sweet. Picked up 7 strings. Like, where's the other 5? Oh, I snapped them. Pete's sakes. So now I'm looking for a packet of 12 strings.
Well, you don't really have to get a packet of 12 strings. What you can do is buy each individual string that you need.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, but then that would be a 6-string guitar. I want a 12 because I want the harmonics to come through.
yeah, you can
my brother.
get you can get the individual strings
Uh-huh.
that go to a 12-string guitar. You don't have to buy them as a pack. Now, it is cheaper and sometimes easier to find a 12-string guitar pack than it is to buy each individual string.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather have a brand new set of strings, actually, because the ones that are on there, they're past it. I can tell by the way they feel. They're past it.
Yeah.
I'd rather just get a brand new set of strings than some, what do you call it?
Like some
Wood oil.
hand-me-down stuff.
Yeah, it's a hand-me-down 12-string guitar. Come up on panel. Sketch. You don't need to show your face. You can just sit there without your face being shown. Jim, you can come up and all. Hello, Elizabeth friend.
Elizabeth, that's not a nice word.
Well, she can go.
Yeah.
Can a moderator get rid of her?
Nice word.
Oh, yeah.
Chris,
Yeah.
Can a moderator get rid of her?
Nice word.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Chris,
Yeah.
Can a moderator Who's got an echo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's an echo.
There is an echo.
Hey, Dan. How's you, my brother? So I've got 2 spaces left. I can have that.
Hey, Skits, are you popping up? Hello, Jim.
Merry Christmas, Jim.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
Merry
Christmas, Jim.
Christmas.
Where are you
Merry
from?
Christ-
I can hear that twang.
Are you saying this little old mountain man's got an accent?
You
He
know,
sure
twang
does.
ain't an accent.
Merry
I'm
Christmas.
from the mountain. I'm from the mountains of North Carolina, and Merry Christmas from North Carolina.
Merry Christmas from England.
Merry Christmas from Denver, Colorado.
Merry Christmas from South Carolina.
Oh, what part of South Carolina are you in?
I'm just gonna say South Carolina.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine,
The reason-
Austin.
The reason I
Austin,
asked
you
that
can
is
type in the
I
back
was
if you
living
want, and only. Sorry, sir.
I was living in South Carolina up until just a few years ago.
Cool.
I've got one more space for one more person. You're more than welcome to come up.
Austin, you know the private chat in the back room, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Devin, my brother. Merry Christmas. Now, that's one guy I love. Merry Christmas, Devin.
Merry Christmas, Glacier.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone. Now, is it Austin that's out in Colorado?
No, that's Rick.
No, that's
Rick.
Rick.
Okay, well, Rick, you came up on screen a minute ago. You look like you could be the brother of my friend from down east of here.
Oh, Lord.
Down east. Eastbound down, eating, wheeling, rolling.
Good Lord.
I got to admit, though, I will be honest, the best song that ever came out of him. Well, Judy, you can come up and say hello. I got to admit,
Judy,
right,
pop
that the
up.
best song,
Judy, pop up.
the best. It's all right, B. The best thing that ever came out of America so far has been Dueling Banjos. that song is perfect. That song is perfect. Julian Banjos, Deliverance, great film.
Dueling Banjos is good, but honestly, come on, man, Waylon Jennings. Oh,
Um,
you you got oh shoot, the theme song to Dukes of Hazard. I can't remember the title of
Good
it.
old boy. Good old boys.
Good old boys, yes sir.
what was I going to say for the hey Sam Picasso, Merry Christmas. Now from the Seattle scene. I mean, I've been talking to my mate Sammy, who I've just basically been mentioning. I can't get enough of Alice in Chains. I really can't. Oh, who have we missed? Who's dropped off? Austin.
Austin.
Austin's gone. Oh. I can't get enough of Alice in Chains.
Who's Alice in
Alice in
Chains?
Chains is pretty good too.
I mean, Alice in Chains. They're a band B,
Okay.
but it's the vocals that came from Lane Staley was just out of this world.
Fair
Absolutely out of this world. I mean, if anything happened at a gig, and if some of the people in the crowd start like throwing stuff at the stage, he'd take his vocals to a whole different note, a whole different level, and I was like, wow. I mean, Bleed the Freak, what a song. I can't get enough of that because it's the way the guitar is in that song is just beautiful. But I made a promise that I'm going to learn how to play Nutshell, and I don't want to do it on a 6-string. I want to learn how to do this on a 12.
Do you play the guitar anyway?
Yeah,
Yet. Okay.
I can.
I didn't know
I
that.
can. I can play it. I mean, I started
You
off
kept that
with
quiet.
I mean, everybody starts off with like Smoking Water because it's like the most easiest thing to play. Started off with that, and then
Never
you know
picked
when
up
you
a
start,
guitar in my life.
you know when you start listening to like I'm going to mention Dam's favorite band here, Motorhead. I don't know if
No.
Dam's still here, but I started learning Motorhead, like the game, you know, the Triple H theme tune from WWE. Started learning how to play that. And then there was Metallica, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin. I can do a little bit of Hendrix, of Voodoo Child. It's like the very start of the song, but I can only do the introduction to that. I can't do the rest of it. Other stuff I can play, like I say, Sweet Home Alabama, the Eagles. I love to play them. So yeah, Devin, why don't you pop up since you're in Alaska? And it's only like, well, you're 2 hours behind. So
Yeah, it's like 11:30 in the morning over there in Alaska.
So what time is it where you are, Rick?
1:30.
Yeah, so it's 11:30, 11:29 a.m.
Yeah.
I actually found out something, and here is, I didn't know this until Bulk told me. Now, Bulk's my best friend, right? Well, we're watching Santa Claus go around delivering presents, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, well, Santa Claus has just basically been to Australia. So Santa Claus starts off in New Zealand at the same time as Russia, right? Well, that's fine. Now, common sense, people. I've already said it that the east coast of the States is 5 hours behind me, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Right. So, when's Christmas Day? 12 o'clock at night, which is 5 o'clock in the morning my time. People were putting up a bunch of videos on lives on YouTube last night to find out where Santa's tracker was.
Yep.
Every tracker, right? Every tracker that was going on a live stream last night was all wrong. Because
But-
he turned up, Santa Claus turned up on Christmas Eve at 10 o'clock.
No.
Or just past 10 o'clock in the east part of the States. And I was like, you can't be there yet because the time difference. They actually moved Santa forward 2 hours. They didn't hold him back 2 hours. They actually put him forward 2 hours. So it's like, 3 o'clock in the morning my time is 10 o'clock on the East Coast. I'm like, Santa's going across Florida. I went, he can't be there yet because it isn't even Christmas Day yet. They actually moved Santa so far forward by 2 hours that they was getting dropped presents off on Christmas Eve. Wasn't it meant to be Christmas Day?
No, it's meant to be Christmas Eve. Santa comes
but-
on Christmas Eve and dropped off
At
presents.
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock.
Well, see, that's why we also invented this thing called the Sandman. He puts all the little children to sleep, right? And that way they don't know that Santa comes on Christmas Eve early as all get out.
I dread to think what devil's having
Rick, when I was a little one, I actually stayed up till about 3 in the morning waiting for Santa one year.
Oh Lord!
Oh yeah, and Santa didn't arrive. And then I fell asleep and we woke up at about 7 and Santa had been. So Santa knows when you're bad, when you're naughty.
When staying awake.
Oh,
mean,
what's
I
that old
watched-
line?
I
He sees
watched-
you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
Yeah, he knows when you've been bad or good, so behave for goodness sake.
It's like, you better watch out.
Ain't that
So here's
true?
the thing, right? The lives I was watching last night, right? Okay, they were through the morning my time. Santa Claus is a greedy guy. I could
Oh.
say worse, but he's greedy.
Well, at that point, you'd need a 4,000 gallons of milk.
It was more than $4,000. It was over. If I'm remembering the numbers off my head, as I saw them, there was 385 that's million gallons of milk,
Yeah.
right? 385 million gallons of milk. I can't even explain it. The presents that were dropped off, there was over 1 billion of them, and cookies. I have never known a guy to eat so many cookies. There's more cookies digested than there was per gallon of milk. There was 418 million cookies.
Alright.
But did
I mean, how
Rudolph
could you-
eat any?
There wasn't even a carrot count to see how many carrots that were consumed for Rudolph. There was none.
Well, this is it. Rudolph might have had a cookie if he was a good boy.
Now, here's the thing. Here's also a thing, right? Last night, looking through all this live streams, I've tried to find out what Santa was. This is what really got me, right?
Yeah.
Did a Google search. Did you know that the fastest reindeers are Prancer and Dancer?
Yep.
So why would you have that at the back of the sleigh? Why would you have them right in front of the sleigh?
Because if you have your fastest reindeer up in the front of the sleigh, it's the same as if you would have
Right.
it. It's the same as if you'd have your fastest sled dogs up in the front, right? You'd
Uh-huh.
kill your other. You'd kill the others. So you want your fastest dogs either in the middle or at the back. All right,
Right.
and then on that last leg of the journey, you're going to switch them out to the front, get that little extra boost.
I'm with you.
At
So I was
least
like,
that's the way it was explained to me. So
I looked at the
that
reindeers
could
last
be
night
wrong.
in order. I looked at the reindeers last night in order. I went, there was Donner, Prancer and Dancer, Donner, Blitzen, Comet, Cupid, and Rudolph. And I was like, why? Well, why? Why would you even put them in that order? Now, I found out also that the words Donner and Blitzen are thunder and lightning.
Yep.
So you've got two reindeer at the very front of the sled, right? So you've got Prancer and Dancer. Then you've got Thunder and Lightning, right? So what are you trying to do? Is Santa Claus some kind of weather guy that we don't know about? Is he the one that's trying? Is he the one that generating thunderstorms, people?
See,
I'm
the secret to Santa is this. He is the original inventor of time travel, and he exists within a bubble that his time is going by much faster than our time. And that's how he can drink all that milk and eat all those cookies in one night. It's one night to us, but it's months to him. That's how he gets to all the houses. And you know, it doesn't go to every house because not every kid's a good kid.
Yeah.
That's why they get coal. That's why they get coal in stockings. I've
That's
noticed that
Krampus.
you get coal in stockings.
Yeah, Krampus delivers the coal.
I mean, how do you
The
put all
coal
these
is for
cookies?
New Year's Eve, Stuart.
Exactly. Just about to say that. it's
The
close to
coal,
New Year's.
the coal, and we had a New Year's Eve party when I was young, and someone was kicked out of our house, and they were only allowed back with a lump of coal, and it's to bring in the new year. Am I right, Wendy?
Yeah. Yep, I remember that. We get that up here. We did that up
Yep.
here.
Every year down at Bananas. 2 couples that
Did what? Bananas?
would always bring a lump of coal for New Year's Eve. We always had a big get together at
Mhm.
Bananas House.
Yeah.
Devin, to answer your question, to chat. I don't know if anybody in chat can, anybody that's on the panel with me at the moment can read Devin's comment, but I'm not going fishing today.
Oh
Rick,
no!
are you going fishing?
Shoot, no. Not
Jim,
even
are
next
you
year
going
when I
fishing?
get my fishing license. I ain't going fishing on Christmas Day.
No,
Jim, are you going fishing?
no, I'm not much on fishing. I do hiking and photography.
I think you'd be amazing at fishing of the places that you go to.
Now I'm scoping them out for people, and you know I told you I'd show you some places when you get over here.
I will do. I'm definitely still coming over.
Well, good. Since you're coming over, I can give you the fig mead when you get here.
Oh, me.
You're going to give me what? What are you going to give? Oh, yeah, the mead. Yeah, oh, yeah. You can give me the mead instead of sending it across the pond. You can just give it to me directly.
Yeah,
Sweet.
and it ain't gonna be no regular fig mead. No, it's gonna be fig preserve mead. So I'm gonna take my homemade fig preserves and use some of them to make mead.
Cool.
Nice. Devin's saying I go whenever the weather allows, normally, but I have a party to attend to today. So that's probably the very first party that Devin's ever been invited to.
Dang. That's rough, Stuart.
Hey,
That's rough, man. Good lord.
listen, he gives me sticks. I mean, I've got to try and give him something back. He's in Alaska. What do you expect? He's cabin fever to blazes. He never left. He's never left Alaska for years. He's got a fever if he leaves Alaska. He's going to miss out what happens. That's why he stays up there in case he misses something.
Maybe he gets travel sickness.
Oh, it's not that. Oh no,
Right.
because he goes on a boat
I
and sea.
don't know the guy.
Well, I'll let you. I'll explain Devon. Right, Devon's Glacier Shark. Let me explain Devon. He is a man. He's a young man in his late 30s.
Yeah.
He goes on a boat with his dog Wilson.
Yeah.
He goes a lot of salmon fishing, and if he can't get salmon, he will go halibut fishing. If he still can't get, if he can't get salmon or halibut, he goes into a trance-like state because he's like, "Where's the fish? Where's the fish? Can't find fish." And then he comes away with some excuses that there's no fish there today, and they were there yesterday, and then they'll be there tomorrow.
He's like, you're doing great.
And he's like, "Oh, weather's bad, but I'll still go out." And
Yeah, that's it.
well, you must be in your 30s, Devon. You have to be.
He's older.
He can't be in his 40s. If he's in his 40s, if he's anything in his 40s, he's got to be early 40s, right? Early 40s. He's definitely 38, 39, something about there, right?
That's huge.
Right. So anyway,
That'll be like 20s.
he goes on to this translate.
You missed that.
What did he say?
Be in his 20s.
20s?
Nah.
I said he's got to be in his 20s. Late 20s, early 30s at best.
Nah, he's older than
He
that.
He looks it, but looks can be deceiving. He looks like a really young lad. He really does, but he's got years experience. He's 20 years old with 30 years experience, right? No. He's 20 years old with 30 years experience. That's Devon Tati, right?
Yeah.
That's Devon Tati. He's 20 years old with 30 years experience. So, yeah, he's
like stepping on your lifetime. If I can give you some tips.
What do you mean? I start doing some fly tying. This is Christmas. I'm taking fly tying day off. Today's not a fly tying day. Who's got 50? I hear Russell Russell.
What? It's me. It's me, Stu. Sorry.
Mm.
I'm going through my
Is
goodie bag.
Is this your Christmas? Is this what Santa left his gifts with you?
Oh, do you mean a hamper thing?
So Santa dropped off a hamper to be. There you go, people.
Yep. And I've actually just discovered, and I was thinking about these last night, some CBD gummy bears.
Ooh. Wish I could have some.
CBD is legal in the UK, but Mary Jane is it was being called on another channel, is not. But CBD without the THC. But yeah,
that is one top guy there. Eco,
Right.
I'll throw you a wrench once this life's finished with. I'll throw you a wrench. Eco is from Europe, and he's staying across the pond. Your guys's place. But
He's
Eco
in
is
the US.
Yep. He did a video of going around Cabela's. He took his friends with him. What a video! It's funny. I mean, I've asked Eco to go back there so he can actually do a video of just like we can do a live stream together. So when we're going to try and plan this out, so Eco can and I can do a live stream together. So Eco can go around Cabela's and just show the fish tanks off. But honestly, he's a really good kid. I can't even call him a kid because he's I forgot what 17, 18.
Nah, he's a kid.
But he's a good guy. Like Jace, not today. I am never doing a burpee. Not in. I've just had my food. I am letting it digest.
Jace, he's been on the alcohol.
Jace was
Hey,
on a
Jace.
beer lap. Appreciate it. Yeah, Rick.
What I'm gonna have to do is get you out on a kayak.
Can someone delete Ed Block 666?
Is it same like that other woman? Wendy, are you
Yep.
onto it?
Yep.
Thank you.
There's no need for racism.
What? I didn't
Racism's out.
see it.
That's
No,
the
it's
second
alright.
person who's done that.
Trolls on Christmas Day.
How sad.
I'm gonna post in chat BT's Christmas card.
Okay.
It's kind of a joke Christmas card thing.
Yeah.
Prescription pharmaceuticals.
Yeah. Trying to get was it Jim that did that? Jim, I'm trying to
Yeah,
get
I
off them,
did it.
but it's
I did
it
it.
may not be possible. But I've definitely lowered my pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, I take 0. I do not like drugs whatsoever, but a lot of people I know, especially my age and older, that they have to live on medications.
Yeah, Jim, I have a lot of health problems. And the last 2 Christmases I have spent in hospital.
Oh no!
You were talking about mental health. I think it was yourself or Rick. And I just want to say that I didn't celebrate Christmas for about 10 years because, 8 years to do with mental health and bereavement. And then the last 2 years, it's been in hospital and not a positive place to be.
Oh no!
I shocked my trauma therapist in January when he thought, you're having a mood swing, you're totally different. And then 2 months later, he admits that, no, you're not having a mood swing, are you? You've totally changed in the matter of like between 4 days of seeing him and the next appointment. But I think because the hospital made me feel certain ways and then it identified certain things to me, it was like a spiritual movement, like an awakening that I had, which has helped me connect with the family member that I mentioned earlier, that I hadn't had 22 years of contact with that person, but now I do.
Yep.
And he's over in Canada. So.
I mean, I think Christmas time in hospitals would probably be a worse place to be for anybody's mental health.
So last year was a hospital just inside of the London motorway. I'm not going to name it, but the Christmas meal, you actually had to beg for a roast turkey dinner, and the hostesses, like the catering staff, are not offering it because like you would tick a menu before. And the year before that, the food was amazing. You know, like in a different hospital, where they actually I think they've got a catering company near the hospital because you even get like pies with pastry on it, and it's not something that's been thrown in the microwave like the last hospital. The hospital in December to January. But I feel blessed because one of my goals was I celebrate Christmas outside of hospital this year. I have decorated my room. I've got lights up. I've got trees that I've made on the wall out of ribbon. Because I'm actually disabled homeless and in a budget hotel room.
Oh,
It's a very nice hotel room, actually, to be honest. It is a very nice hotel room.
It's
well,
not bad. It could be better, Stuart, but it's what it is. And, you know, the location suits me as well, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
well, big old mountain man air hugs from across the pond.
Oh, thank you. I'd love to be up a mountain and explore and things like that, but it's hard in a wheelchair.
I understand, and people like you are one of the reasons that I got started doing this. I got family members that are not able to walk across the floor of their house, and they kept asking me about my hikes and everything. So I put up a couple of videos, and I thought, 5 or 6 people might watch them, and now it's pretty amazing. I'm humbled every time I look at the number of people that watch the videos.
Cool.
And here's the thing, Rick, I'm going to blow up Jim's thing here, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how well you can actually see this dock, right? But
That's real
look at
pretty
that.
place.
That
that's
dock
amazing.
there. That dock there would be the ideal location to go fishing.
I mean, fishing from the dock, especially if you was going for crappie, maybe some bass that were around it, sure. But for what I fish for, no.
No,
We
It's
know that
mostly-
you go.
he called it. That's exactly what's going to be there, and every time I go up there, there's usually 1 or 2 people fishing off that pier, that dock.
Yeah, it's
Rick
I could
takes the
visualize
people
people
there.
fishing there, Jim. And Jim, I've just gone on your channel and you've got black cherry ice cream homemade treat. Oh man, that sounds so lush. Luscious
Yeah,
and
it
I'm
is.
both are delicious. Hey?
And that place is located at the base of the mountain where this lake is.
Yeah.
The homemade ice cream place. So you
Better
can
do
go
it,
up
man.
and you can go up and hike the mountain, and then when you come off the mountain, you can get some homemade ice cream in the summertime, anyway.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yum.
that'd be nice.
But
Now,
That's definitely
I got family members. I told you that can't hike. They can't really walk, and
Yeah.
we drive up there, and we'll picnic on top of the mountain, and then we'll get ice cream when we come off.
Oh, that's a lovely treat when you get ice cream. After like all that exercise, you need to replace some of that, don't you?
Right.
now,
And one of them is wheelchair bound, so we still accommodate them, and they don't get to go on the trails, but they get to go to a couple of overlooks and be able to take the view in.
I was watching. I've only been in a wheelchair 4 years. Actually, it's 4 years this month. I was watching a young lady, a middle-aged lady like me, in a wheelchair. She's in England, and she went on an adventure holiday, and she abseiled in her wheelchair.
Wow.
And before I was in a wheelchair, and about 25 years ago, I went on an adventure holiday when I had time off work. I didn't know no one there. I stayed in a little chateau, a chalet room with another young lady. And And when they tried to get me to abseil, I panicked as I went over the rock at the top,
Mine's
and I
next
pulled myself back up. And nobody knows where I had that strength, but it must have been fear. And in the end, the guy that was trying to teach us to ride said, "You come back up here once more, and you're not going to be alive." And I was like, "Okay." And they got me to pause halfway down the cliff face and wave for the camera, because it was so hard for me to do. And I thought, oh, I can do this, but I couldn't. But I did achieve it, and everybody gave me such a cheer at the end. But most people had done some of these adventures, like these activities, and I hadn't done very many. And they put me on it's like a plastic canoe, but it's filled in, and basically you put your legs on the front or you put them in the water. And I got washed into a cave, and I had to be towed out by another canoe because I couldn't work out how to go with the tide and everything. Like, the waves were coming in, and it was easy to get in the cave, and they lit up the cave, and I'm like, I don't know how to get out.
Yeah, Rick, I got a question for you. I got a question for you.
Who, me?
Do you do any trout fishing across in Colorado?
Do I do any what?
Trout fishing.
No, I don't fish for trout, bass. The only thing I fish for is catfish and crappie.
Well, my flies would catch crappie.
Well, bring some flies over. Let's go crappie fishing.
Well,
I need some bait when I get back down to Alabama. What? Dude, no. Crappie is the best bait for catfish, I swear. And it's good fried, too. I mean, can't knock that.
actually, I found out something. I wish Double Hook Angling was here because I know he likes to call them crappie, right? I actually found out another name for a crappie.
What's that?
A sack of milk. No, it's called a sack of milk.
Oh, yeah.
Sack of milk.
I never heard of that.
You can put it in what's the different names of a crappie, right? It comes up sack of milk. It's Canadian French or French Canadian. And they call it that, a sack of milk. No one of a lie. Sack of milk.
That wasn't Double Hook. That was Bulk.
Wow.
No, it wasn't. That was it was on a video called The Pickles. It was Pickles. Pickles. He was like, you ever heard of a thing called a sack of milk? I went, no. What's a sack of milk? And I found out that a sack of milk is a crappie. I will
Wow.
never. I hate the word crappie. I mean, I sat here right one day. I was looking through all the different names of all that fish. I was like speckled, spotted, papermouth, grass bass, moonfish. Now we can put in a sack of milk moonfish. So you got speckled, spotted, papermouth, grass bass, sack of milk moonfish, and that's all the names for that fish. All the names for one fish.
And you said that sack of milk is from French Canada?
Yep.
Canada, as far as I know, that's how they actually buy their milk in a store, is in a pouch, not in a jug.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I've seen that, Jim.
yeah, their milk is in a pouch. It's a milk bag or a bladder. They buy their peanut butter. You know them
Hit the line.
tea trays? You know the trays that you buy your steaks on and your hamburger meat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what their peanut butter comes on.
Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah, them little styrofoam trays with some saran wrap on top of it is what their peanut butter comes on.
Wow.
I mean, we get peanut butter across here, right? No one of the lie. We get peanut butter
It's
here.
in a jar.
I don't like it, but we get ours in a jar.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm
The way
used
it should be. The way it should be.
to.
Now, there's
Yeah.
one thing that I will definitely say for anybody that's across the pond. Miracle Whip,
Mm-hmm.
right? Miracle Whip.
Hello.
I did a live stream on Miracle Whip, right? Now,
How did
I
you
got
get
it.
it?
I ordered it on Amazon,
Right.
right? I ordered it on Amazon, and there's actually a company in England that deals with American foods,
Okay.
right?
But isn't Miracle
So
Whip a refrigeration type food?
After it's open.
no, it's
It's
when
ambient.
it's opened. It has to be. When it's opened, it has to be. But when it's closed, you can keep it
Okay.
just as room temperature,
I
right?
thought it was an ice cream. Miracle Whip.
No. Mm-mm-mm.
No.
You
Right.
do get ice
I
cream
know. I
off
know.
Miracle
I
And
know.
Whip.
the
Back
heat
in the 80s,
Mayonnaise.
is it
It's
right?
not.
I
It's
know.
not.
I know. Back in the 80s in the UK, we had something. I believe it was called Soft Whip, and it was like a very whipped up cream, but it had a distinct taste to it, like vanilla, and most probably was sweet. And
That's Cool
I
Whip.
do remember
It's called Cool Whip.
what?
Hello, Paul. Merry Christmas. It's called Cool Whip. What's that sweetie
Yeah.
called? What was
Yeah.
that sweetie called?
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip is like a topping. You know, like I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it's so ubiquitous around here.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out. I was trying to work out.
It was more of a cream, and I always thought it was called like not Miracle Whip, but something like Soft Whip.
It's in a
And
jar.
Stuart, I'll explain.
Yeah.
This Soft Whip, what I can recall, you know the flat round Vitalite tubs that you had. They were round
Yeah.
about the size of a small dinner plate, a side plate. And it was in a tub like that.
Uh-huh.
It was to die for. It was gorgeous.
Mm.
What's that? That's chocolate. That's got something.
Oh, are
whipped.
you on
There's
about
a-
ice? Are you on about Ice Magic, the chocolate?
Walnut Whip.
Walnut Whip. That's the thing I'm on about. Walnut Whip.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah.
the thing.
I remember Walnut Whips. They did a coffee one as well.
Where you've got Miracle Whip, right? As Deb's just said in chat, right? It was originated for like salad dressing and potato salads. I tell you something. When I opened this jar up, it's a plastic jar, obviously. I think it was 32 ounces, right? Because that's what they deal with. That's what right. So it's a small jar.
Not big enough.
It's not big enough. I will be honest, it wasn't big enough because I'll tell you something. When I opened this up, it goes with everything. It does. Because the only thing that I can safely say between Miracle Whip and our salad cream, right? Salad cream is exactly the same as Miracle Whip, but the only difference is there's more sugar in salad cream, actual sugar in salad cream than there is, because I know that Miracle Whip is made out of corn syrup, right? So, and Miracle Whip, I know Miracle Whip is white. Salad cream from Heinz made, you know Heinz, the brand? Well, when they came up with the salad cream, they've got that, yeah, there's like, they've got that flavoring to turn the color from white to like a yellowy color. It's like an off yellow. It's like an off yellow color.
No, off white.
It's like an off white, off yellow, somewhere in between there.
When
And
you tried it that night, you opened it, you never seen it since.
I opened it, and as I tried to explain, the first night I opened it was the last time I had any of it. Wendy basically polished off the contents of that jar.
Not all in the same night.
Not all on the same night. Not all on the same night. I will be honest, it wasn't all on the same night. It
It
was.
went nice with a ham, honey roast ham, beetroot, and tomato sandwich.
It went down a treat
Oh,
for
that
Wendy.
sounds good, Wendy.
Now that was the brand I got. That was the brand I got. Was the Kraft brand of Miracle Whip.
Fresh beetroot, not the stuff in jars. This stuff's in packets. It's a fresh beetroot,
Yeah.
non-pickled.
I've actually got some fresh beetroot juice here that I've yet to try.
No.
Now beetroot juice, I love that.
It's supposed to be really good for you. I can't remember if it's iron or something.
I think
It's,
it's iron. Yeah.
Oh, Deb,
Well,
mixing
yeah,
ketchup
people-
and mayo. No.
Oh, I love ketchup and mayo together.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Ketchup, mayo, and a little bit of mustard mixed up together. Yeah.
No, not mustard.
Hang
Not
on.
mustard. No,
Listen,
no mustard.
mayo, tomato puree, and a bit of pesto. Yeah.
Okay, now that's
nice.
good too.
And
Now-
a cracker with cheese as well.
Do you have pickle relish in Scotland?
We got Branston.
We got Branston pickle.
We've got Branston pickle.
All
We have
this
that in the
pickle-
UK.
I think the whole of the United Kingdom's got Branston pickle because that's what they mean. It's
all,
now. Here's the thing with mayo and
I agree with Skits.
between mayo and tomato ketchup put together, right? Or some kind of as long as it's tomato and mayo, right? Put together makes a beautiful seafood sauce. That's
It
what Thousand
does,
Island sauce was based on, was mayonnaise, tomato ketchup put together to have a lovely
Yeah.
seafood sauce. I mean, I love Thousand Island sauce, but it costs a fortune. So I'd rather mix both of them together, add a little bit of paprika, just a little bit of paprika. That's all you need for a little bit of a spice. Beautiful.
no.
Deb,
You,
we have something called Ploughman's pickle, and it's like chopped pickle veg, but it's not like the gherkins and the pickles that you have in America. It may be like chopped carrot and other root vegetables that are in like a sauce, and it makes like a chutney. That's our main one. That's called a Ploughman's pickle or Branston pickle is a brand
Yeah, well,
that a lot of
Branston
people
makes
go for.
the Ploughman sandwich. It's to make the Branston pickle to make the Ploughman sandwich.
Yeah. So if ever you
So-
go in a pub and you ask for a Ploughman's, you would get a plate with some salad stuff on, like not like just lettuce, but we're talking of onions, tomatoes, whatever is in season, a cob roll or a part baguette, and you would get cheese and pickle on that. It's one of the staple things.
And also, the other ingredient for a Ploughman sandwich was apples.
Yes.
Now, this was all put on one sandwich, by the way, guys, because a Ploughman sandwich. I don't know if you've ever heard the term, but a Ploughman's is when you're on a tractor and you're ploughing a field.
mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas, Possum. Merry Christmas, Manda, sweetheart. I'm hoping you have a very blessed day. Merry Christmas. And tell Brandon I said hello and Merry Christmas too.
Skits. Salad cream and tuna is lush. I will give you that. As I said, I only started eating mayo about 20 years ago. But I tend to use
love
it to make a
mayo.
dip. I tend to use mayo
I
as a
love mayo.
base to make a dip.
All right. So, I want to say a couple things real quick, y'all. So first
Go
of
on.
all, relish is just a pickle that's been put through a blender.
In
That's
your
what
area.
relish is.
Yep.
It's kind of
Okay. Another thing, okay, If y'all
Mhm.
really want something that's good, and you're really gonna have to do this at home if you want the best outcome for it, that is pickled okra.
Oh my goodness.
Okra
Blanch
is
your
What is
Pickled
that?
okra,
vegetable,
okra.
isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
blanch your
What's an
okra,
okra?
and then stick it in a pickle jar with pickling.
What's an okra?
What?
What's an okra?
What?
What is okra?
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, is he in for a
Oh
treat?
Lord, have mercy.
We don't
That's
listen. We don't have okra or okra, and I believe that okra is a type of fish, but okra is a vegetable. Am I right?
yes, it's a
It's a
green
vegetable.
vegetable. It I can't exactly explain it, but I can show you a picture of okra though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be
It looks
handy.
it looks a little like a jalapeno pepper, a little,
Yeah.
but not exactly.
It's a bit flatter, isn't it?
No, it's round. Actually, it's more. It has edges.
Yes. It's not a
Right. What
smooth
is it?
round. It's like surfaces.
Now,
Right.
Yeah.
Wait a
in the
minute.
South, we like to fry it. We like to ball
Have
it.
you got a picture, Stu?
Right. I've got a picture of
Picking
an
one
okra.
right
Now, it looks like a
Can you show us, Stu?
that's an okra.
Yeah, that's what I've seen.
Yep.
Oh, y'all got it already?
Look on
Yeah.
the
That's
panel,
an
We've
okra.
Rick.
got it.
Stuart's
Awesome.
holding a photo.
Pickled, and if it's
But you,
sliced,
but you see, in the UK, it would only be usually people that have a background from or heritage from another country that would eat that. It isn't something within the staple UK diet.
Ah,
Yeah.
I found out
Yeah.
what it is across here. Right now, okra, also known as ladyfingers or bindi, is best known in a greenhouse in the UK. Although it may be worth trying outdoors on a hot, sunny patio, the calcium-rich pods are used in soups, stews, and curries. Now, that basically, the okra looks like a jalapeno pepper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks
but
like a
now
jalapeno pepper.
I'm not disagreeing with what you just said, but around here we will slice it and bread it with cornmeal and fry it. And oh man, or pickled, either one is delicious.
Man, I ain't had some
I,
good fried okra in a minute, Nate, too. So as soon as I get
I
back
haven't
home,
And
I'm gonna have to fry some up.
I
the
haven't
only reason
had any in at least 6 days.
So the only reason I recognise it is that on the fruit and veg store that displays all the fruit and veg, I've seen it, and I've also had a friend buy it, and she said, "Oh, we do this with it," and I'm like, "Oh, okay," but I've never tasted it. And I had a landlady that was from somewhere in South Africa, and again they have something else called okra, and it's a type of fish. It's like a
thank you.
saltfish.
Well, you have a very good day, Judy. Thank you for coming.
Bye, Judy.
Bye,
I've subbed
Judy.
to you, and I'll go and check your channel out more. Looks interesting to me.
Merry Christmas,
I was
Judy.
I was in Judy's channel and she was actually doing some crochet work. And
Yeah.
she honestly, it was like I said, it was just me and chat until like one of her friends came in, and then she left, dropped one comment, left, and then another friend came in, and she did some. I think she said like one or two comments, and then she left, and it was like me just in chat. I was like, and of course
Right.
Judy's like, "Where did you find me from?" I was like, well, Hook set your notification bell. I saw that you went live, and she's like, all right, okay, so where you from? So I told her I was in Scotland or whatever else, and then she's like, so what part of the community are you from? I went, fishing community. But I'm in like loads of communities, so I mean I'm just like a YouTuber, right?
You're just everywhere. Like a
I
you go everywhere.
I'm a YouTuber. I'm not in. I'm not a part of any community. Well, what do you do on YouTube?
I don't deem that I'm part of any community.
Yeah, I love
Not
fishing. I
specific.
do. I mean, I'm wanting to try and like do something else now, and I'm hoping that this burpees are going to come along nicely. I'm going to try and do some upper body strength and whatever else. Start
It's
doing
about
burpees.
consistency, Stuart. You just got to be consistent, man.
Sure.
Yep.
I'm go drop down from live because I want to call 2 people, and I might go downstairs and get a sneaky dessert
Okay.
from the restaurant, and they shut at 9:30. And I've also need to go down and see the staff. Okay.
All right,
And I
no
want to
worries,
be
I'm-
around for Yogi's chat later. Okay.
Yep.
Have a Merry Christmas to everyone, and let's hope that 2025 is a better year than 24. And
Yeah.
those people fighting mental health, that just hold on. There is like steps forward. There is light in that tunnel. I've been in a place where there was no tunnel and all the lights were smashed, and now you know, like I'm trying to think now, like 9 years on, yeah, there's
Mhm.
light in my tunnel. There's a train in my tunnel, and it's going places. So,
Excellent.
but
Debs.
anybody that's suffering, reach out to other people. All right. Yeah, some people don't understand it, but somebody would much rather talk to you struggling than sadly having to talk to a stone in the ground. Okay. And yeah, Debs, friends can be the best medicine.
Amen.
Anyway, nice to meet you, Jim. Nice to meet you, Rick.
Nice to meet you too.
Enjoy the rest of your day. It's coming up to 9:30 here, so thank you,
Well,
Stuart.
pleased to meet you.
Bye, Wendy. I'll catch up with you later, Stuart and Wendy, after our usual jaunt.
Yep.
You know what I mean.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Take care. Bye.
Thanks, dear.
Bye.
Thank you.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas all. Bye.
Bye, bye, B. Ah.
But yeah, Stuart, like I said, man, if you want to have something that's real good, make you some
Mhm.
pickled okra.
Mm.
All right. And if
I wonder if B needs help coming down because she's still up there. Wait a minute.
uh-oh.
B, I'm giving you a helping hand.
There you go.
But yeah,
Want her to get a dessert before that place shuts.
yeah. And there was something else that was being talked about too on the food side of things, but I don't remember what it was.
mean-
Well, Rick, one thing that we'll need to get him to try is, I believe it's called tilapia.
Oh yes.
I want to try
And
Dukes.
it's at its best down your way.
I really want to try Dukes.
Duke's mayonnaise? No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah,
it won't
well,
kill me.
when
It
you
won't
get to
help.
South Carolina, you'll have to do Duke's mayonnaise because it's made there.
True. That is
Duke's
true.
mayonnaise, they have restaurants that's Duke's mayonnaise restaurants.
Yep.
Nice.
I've heard a lot of good things about the Duke's restaurants, but I don't really care for their mayonnaise though.
Now, here's a question for you, Rick.
All right.
What would you have, meal-wise? Hellman's, Dukes, or GFG?
Hellman's.
Thank you.
Hellman's all day long. I love Hellman's. It's what I grew up on.
That's what I grew up on.
Now, I mean, if I have to choose between Dukes and Great Value, provided I have the money for it, I'm going with Dukes.
Right. Deb's saying
Yeah,
okra
Deb.
cut in half in a juice glass of water overnight and drank in morning is a way to level blood sugar too.
It is. It's a
Cool.
very
Wow.
fast way to do it, especially I believe it's if your blood sugar is high, it brings your sugars down a little bit.
See you later, Brian. Thank you for coming
Mm.
and have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Brian. Have a blessed day.
Debs, did you used to live in North Carolina? She says she
She
missed
did.
Dukes in North Carolina.
Yep, she did. She used to live in North Carolina.
Now, Stuart, another thing, man. You know, on that fishing stuff we was talking about there. All right.
Yeah.
I hope you understand one thing. When I go fishing, I don't go fishing for 3, 4, 5 hours. No, it's a 24-hour event
Oh,
or ordeal.
you're a man off my own heart. What you trying to do to me?
And I bring along sandwiches. I bring along breakfast, dinner, coffee. I bring everything that's needed.
See, there's one thing that I would love to try, and I cannot for life of me find them here.
What's
Oh.
that?
Biscuits.
You can. You just have to go to a store that sells American foods.
That's very hard here.
Yeah. Now, if you want, I can tell you how to make them. It ain't hard.
That would be amazing.
So, let me ask you this first. Do you have a sifter?
Sifter, what you call sieve? Yes.
Not necessarily a sieve, but a sieve will work. Because you're going to have to sift your flour.
Yeah, I got a sift. I got a sieve.
Okay. So, and there's no exact recipe on this. It's touchy feely. All right. You go. It sounds wrong, Stuart, but that's the way it is.
Touchy.
Shut up, you turd.
Ingredients are added to your personal taste.
Yeah. Not only that, but also to the amount that you're making. If you have too much flour and not enough of your wet ingredients,
Uh-huh.
then you're gonna have to have more wet, right? So it's
Uh.
equal parts, pretty much.
So it's like a 50-50 mix.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
Right. I'm with you.
So and it's more so by weight or by volume. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your flour. Now start with like, I don't know, 5 cups of flour. Sift it. Get
Right.
it
Is
all.
this self-raising or is this plain?
Do what?
Is this plain flour or self-raising?
You can, if you want to, you can use self-rising. I would use all-purpose.
Right.
Wait. Flip that. All-purpose is okay. Use self-rising, but
Mhm.
it's gonna be quick. All right. So take your flour, sift it. Okay.
Yeah.
Get it all nice and fluffy. You know.
Mhm.
Take and make you a little divot in your flour.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Pour in you a little bit of either water or milk, or buttermilk even. All right, and
We
start
don't have
mixing your
buttermilk.
dough.
See, we don't
And
have buttermilk. We got milk that's got buttermilk in it, but we don't get buttermilk.
There'll probably be a shop that's has a review to
you can make your own buttermilk too. It's very easy. All that buttermilk is, it's the milk that it's the leftovers from making butter. That's what it is, Stuart. So just make you a crap ton of butter and you got buttermilk.
Teddy bear, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Terry.
Merry Christmas, Terry.
Look,
Mhm.
Stuart, man, at this point in time, you're acting like you a youngin', not knowing nothing.
Because I'm
Well,
not American.
he's from a different culture. That's all.
Do they look like
he-
American? Do they look like American flags? See, this looks like a
Nope.
Scottish flag, and this is a Scottish flag.
No.
Is my accent wrong? Do I sound Canadian? Am I speaking French to you?
You don't sound like any Canadian I know.
Nope. Nope.
I'm across the pond.
But seriously,
Does this Stars and Stripes? Is this Stars and Stripes?
no, but you definitely need to be putting up a stars and bars.
Stars and bars.
Oh, God.
Stars and bars. I like it.
Don't get him in
Stars.
trouble. Don't get him in trouble.
Oh, here, listen. The way it's going, I'm going to have a Confederate flag up behind me. That's the way it's going.
No, I don't advise that. As a rebel,
Yeah.
I don't advise you to do that.
Not these days.
Well,
General Lee.
Days, it's where you from, man.
Yeah.
The
For
General
me, it would
Lee.
be one thing because I am a son of the Confederacy. But for you, Stuart, I don't advise that. You
Yeah.
might piss a few
I'll
people
do.
off.
I'll put the General. I'll put the General Lee. Right. I'll get a 3D print of the General Lee. Right, put it somewhere here. Right. And
Now,
the
hold on.
Confederate flag. The Confederate flag will be on top of the General Lee.
If you do the General Lee, that's one thing because you're just showing a love for an old show. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the car.
great show. But just simply putting up the rebel flag, no. Get yourself in real trouble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm. Like I say, I don't want to like. I don't like rubbing people the wrong way. I've got a sense of humor. You got to remember that. So I'm Scottish. I've got a sense of humor. But if I was to get General Lee, if you look at the General Lee, the Confederate flag's on top of the roof,
Yep.
and that is an iconic car.
It is.
Absolutely.
It's a 69 Charger.
Yeah.
It's a 69 Dodge Charger. How do you not love that? I love it. To me, that's the American muscle.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
creme de la
that's
creme of
American
American
like
muscle.
And
That's
Stuart, look, as far as the food goes, Stuart, you can go from South Carolina to North Carolina, and there's differences. Let alone going from South Carolina to New York. I mean, it's like a different world when it comes to food.
Here's a really good example of this, and as a matter of fact, so I believe it's South Carolina or Georgia. It's one of them two. They use mustard. No, not mustard. They make a white
talking
barbecue sauce.
You talking about barbecue? South Carolina uses mustard base for barbecue.
Mustard is one thing. I was talking about the white sauce, though. Where is that? Georgia?
I'm not sure on the white sauce.
It's just like a rub. It's just
either
like a rub.
mayonnaise or some other.
They could.
I mean,
Right.
there-
I'm hazard a guess here, people. So do not crucify me. Right. It could be. Now, if I don't smoke food, right? I've never smoked anything. I'd love to.
Oh man.
Right. Right. I'd love to. But here's the thing. When I look at ingredients or look at brisket, for example, because I know that you guys, Sammy, get up here because I got something to show you. Please come up, please, Sammy. I've been begging and pleading, waiting for you. I've been shouting you out for ages. Please come up, Sammy.
No. No, that's my state. That's Alabama. Shit.
Right. To me, Miracle Whip would work.
If you want it sweet, yes.
Yeah, if you want it sweet, right? Because I love a sweet meat. I mean, who doesn't?
So Stuart, here's the thing though. All right. When you're smoking it, when you're smoking the meat, okay? Now first of all, well, no, I'm not gonna start like that. So the way you want to do things, okay, is you want to have a binder. Something that's gonna help your rub stay on the meat. And what I generally use is mustard.
Would oil work?
Do what?
We might have to be a oil-based thing. Because oil sticks to things. It'd have to be like a light rub of oil.
No, well, I mean, you can use oil, like olive oil or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Most folk use mustard or something like
I'm
that.
trying to think of the white thing that you're meaning, and I think I know.
Oh, white barbecue sauce.
I think I might know what you're on about. If it could possibly be lard.
No, it ain't lard. Howdy, sir. How you
Merry
doing?
Christmas, Teddy Bear.
Hello.
Oh, you look depressed. What's the matter with you? Cheer up, man. Cheer up. What's the matter with you?
I'm waiting to see an American flag, considering there's no such thing.
There ain't on Stewart's wall.
Well, actually, there is an American flag. It's right there where my finger's pointing.
No, that's
It's blue. It's blue, white, and red. It's blue, white, and red. It's got a star. That there is America.
That's merely a state, not a country, and a continent does not have a flag. Americas are continents.
Yeah, but we're talking about the U.S. of A. though.
Well, then that's the United States of America, right?
Yes, sir.
Of
I got
America. Don't
blue,
forget
white,
Peru and Brazil or Canada or Hawaii or Alaska.
Well, wait a minute here. I've got the theory, right? What about the theory? The theory is we've got white and blue, right? And we've got yellow and red. So theoretically, the red and the white and blue are bound together to make an American color.
The red and yellow is New Mexico.
That's
And regular
New Mexico.
Mexico is red, white, and green.
Stuart, you're fighting a losing battle, bud.
No, I'm just trying to combine both my flags together. I'm just trying to combine both my flags together to make some random color. Maybe you could paint the stars yellow.
No.
You know what was funny? When I was down fishing in Mexico and we were coming back through the border in San Ysidro, and the guy, it was one of the first times I crossed the border. We're coming back, about 4 of us in a car. We're about 2 or 3 cars with about 3 or 4 dudes each. And I was asleep because it took forever. So they wake me up. They're all, dude, wake up, wake up. Because you can't be sleeping going through the border, first of all, or they'll put you in secondary inspection and rough you up. So they go, citizenship. And I said, American, like a dumbass. They pulled us into secondary inspection and roughed us up for being a dumbass. There's no such thing as American citizenship. It would have been U.S. or Mexican, considering where I was.
Yep.
Right. So you've got to either say that you're a U.S. citizen or or a Mexican citizen. You can't
you
say
could be
American.
a citizen
Why
of
can't you
Mexico
say
or the United States, right there, or China, who get
Why can't you say American?
because there's no such thing as an American citizen. You're a citizen of your respective country. The U.S. is a country, not a whole American continent. They teach you this stuff in grade school.
Yeah,
Well,
most
we can.
folks are too damn stupid to actually
I knew that.
remember it.
Most children know that before they're in junior high.
Well, we didn't get
But
taught
we
that, Teddy. Remember,
but we forget
well,
by the time we're in high.
I mean, the thing is, I already got told that these flags are Canadian. Apparently, I'm already in Canada. I'm a Canadian. I'm Canadian. And this is Scotland. My accent is Canadian, and I've never been to Canada. Make your mind up, people.
Hey, Stuart, I tell you
Samuel,
what,
you
man,
from
I can
Now,
I
see,
can make you
must,
put up
all
Asian.
right, I'll say no more. Yeah. One of the advocates of wrong is right. I can see that written in your chat there, buddy. I don't get along with people like that. Right is right. Then you don't ostracize somebody for being correct. Do not teach you to be correct in school? Do they not teach you to get A's by being correct?
Not these days.
What a wonderful attitude. That's
Yeah.
what got us where we are today, right?
Man, we're something today. I'm tired of it.
I'm today's years old that I'm still wet behind the ears, so I don't know nothing.
Yeah, Stuart, you don't know how to make biscuits. You don't know how to make gravy. You don't know how to make mashed potatoes. You don't make.
That's okay. He can learn. He can learn.
Ouch! Can't deal with being wrong. Oh God. I can. I've been wrong and I learned from it. That's why now I state the correct stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Where
how
are you
do-
seeing that at? I ain't seeing none of that.
All right. I'll see you later, buddy. Have a good
Later.
Christmas, Mr.
love you,
Stu.
See
Terry.
you, Terry.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Bye bye.
I hope I didn't piss him off.
No, it wasn't you. I don't know what Terry. Terry gets things under his bonnet, and yeah, he loves me.
Hey, Terry's a cool dude. I
It's
mean,
nothing, it's nothing,
he's awesome.
it's nothing to do with Teddy. It's nothing to do with anything. It's just I think Teddy's just trying to look out for me.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like me. We do get a bit. I don't know. Hot-headed at times. I didn't even see anything, so I don't know. I'll get it.
Well, Stuart, from what you've said this afternoon, you're a guitarist, so we expect you to be a little picky.
Yeah. Ah, nice. That took a minute.
That's funny. Yeah, I actually found out something. I found out something that a guitar's favorite item of clothing is a G-string.
Stuart. Oh Lord.
Somebody was talking.
That's why you get people that like know how to like play very well on guitars and know how to what's the word I'm looking for? Entertain a woman. You know what I mean?
That's like it's kind of a similar line, but totally different topic. People don't like cocaine, but they usually love the smell of it.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh, that's the first. I didn't hear that. That's funny. I haven't heard that. That's funny. What does it smell like? Well, sniff.
Hey, I gotta ask y'all,
Go on.
how queasy is y'all's stomachs? And I'm talking about you and Wendy, Stuart.
Oh, I've got a very strong stomach.
Depends on what you're going to be going on about.
I've got a very strong stomach. I mean, I've dealt with things that probably most of you never even seen before.
Well, the reason I ask is, again, going on that fishing thing, you got to have a very strong stomach to be around my bait.
Oh, that's okay. Because I know how to tame a bait that's stinky. Yeah,
No.
close pick. Yeah, close pick. You start talking like this.
No, see, that don't work with my bait.
It does work. It does work. You get close picky or you go. That
Stuart,
stuff is stinky.
I'd take and put in my bait. I put chicken livers, garlic in oil, fish oil, mustard. I blend
Anything
that.
that you put in an oil scented, you put down a scent trail.
Yeah, but I also take and sit that out after I've made the dough. I sit that outside in the summer sun. Now, mind you, Alabama gets about 120 degrees in the summer.
You say
And I sit
120
that in the sun, in the direct sunlight, for 2 to 3 days.
Right, so 120
Before I go fishing.
Fahrenheit. So 120 Fahrenheit would be 120 Fahrenheit. So it was 38 degrees.
In the 40s. In the 40s.
About, you're somewhere in the 40s.
Yeah.
Please. I mean this sincerely. Please use centigrade so I understand.
48.88.
40.4.
48.88 degrees centigrade.
Right, so I call it 50. Right, that's 50 degrees centigrade. Right, you're not far off it. So you're talking 50 degrees centigrade. That's hot. Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah. And
See,
and like I said, I sit my bait out in the summer sun, in the direct sunlight, for 2 to 3 days before I go fishing.
I leave it a week.
Well, see, if I leave it a week, it becomes too much and the critters start getting to it. Because, I mean, you got to think we're dealing with raccoons, possums, we're dealing with coyotes, bobcats, or mountain lions.
Well, to me, when I go, I mean, I've seen how you boys catfish, right? I've been with you guys long enough to understand this.
Yeah. And that's true too, Terry. Live bait's good as well. Or fresh bait.
Right. Why? I know that saltwater fish is hard to get to, right? If you're in the middle of nowhere. I get it. I understand it. But surely there must be supermarkets across the pond that sell mackerel.
Yeah, we can get it in the can at Walmart's.
Right. Wouldn't get it in the canned stuff, right? Don't get it in canned stuff. Try and get a whole fresh mackerel.
Oh,
get them put on ice.
No, we don't get our fresh mackerel from the shops. We actually go down to the offshore fishermen and get it from them because it's way cheaper.
Well, I'll tell you, mackerel is one of the best baits to use for catfish, and I don't care what anybody says. Mackerel is one of the best fish to use for bait because I'll tell you the reason why. It's full of oil, naturally.
Yeah.
They stink when you leave them out. They are rotten. So when people go on about skipjack and shad, I'd argue saltwater fish because there's more scent coming from a saltwater fish than a freshwater fish.
There's a reason we use skipjack, shad, and crappie and crawdads, and that is because the catfish are already very familiar with those scents, and that's what they eat the most.
I'd rather throw them something different. I could throw them a curveball. Throw them a curveball. Throw them something that they've never seen before, and I guarantee you they'll still eat it because they're hungry.
And there's another reason too that we wouldn't do that, and that's because in order to get the mackerel, we would have to, especially for me, I would have to drive from central Alabama like 6 to 8 hours down south to the Gulf.
I think you'd do. I think you.
Before
I think
go
you'd
to
love the
Spain.
saltwater, Nick. I think you'd love the saltwater.
I've been saltwater fishing. I don't really like it.
Why not?
It's too much work, honestly. It's not what I'm accustomed to.
I'd teach you how to saltwater fish.
He says he doesn't like
I mean, I'd take and use all my catfishing techniques out on the water, and I catch nothing. I mean, the crabs would get to the bait before the fish did.
Crab's nice.
Crab is good.
Crab's a good.
I like crab.
Crab is a good bait. Maybe because
Oh, yeah.
maybe that's like Teddy Bear. Maybe we should use him as bait because he was a bit crabby. You know what I mean?
Wait,
Damn it. Stewart? No, bad.
Exactly.
Bad Stewart.
That was my little Christmas dig at Teddy.
Right, no.
Shark fishing is just like shark fishing is just like catfishing is just like catfishing. Right.
Oh Lord, that's a tongue twister and a half. I was trying to say it in my head and I couldn't say it.
Shark fishing is just like catfishing.
Ah,
And catfishing is just like shark fishing. You put
I
out
don't
the
know. I've
bait,
never been shark
and
fishing.
you wait and you wait and you wait, and then a fishy comes along and finally grabs a hold of your bait, and then you reel it in. Providing it doesn't get broken off.
Yeah. Now, and Stuart, I'll tell you this too. We do actually have sharks coming up the rivers in Alabama. We got bull sharks.
I was about to say bull sharks. That's
Yeah. And also, just to let you know, the skipjack was originally a saltwater fish. They got acclimated somehow through some sort of mutation. They got acclimated to freshwater, and they made their way up the rivers. That's why we have skipjack in our river system.
So skipjack must be a tuna then.
No, I think it's more like a mackerel. Or it's one of them bait fish. Skipjack. What was it? I forget. I just seen it last night where dude was explaining what skipjack was. You know what? There's an easy way to find out. Skipjack.
Google.
It's okay, you were right. It is tuna.
It is a tuna.
Yeah, well, I've never heard of skipjack tuna.
I've only had a skipjack tuna too.
Or no, this is a shad actually.
The freshwater skipjack are like a ladyfish.
Yeah.
A ladyfish? What's the definition of a ladyfish? In fact,
Ladyfish.
Don't, because my mind just went to somewhere else. Don't.
Oh, Stuart, it ain't that. Good grief.
Family show. Family show.
Oh,
Terry B, you started that one. You started that one, Terry. God. Oh, man.
Merry Christmas, people.
Yeah, those fish are like a gizzard shad, as Terry B said. They live in brackish water. Shut up, Stuart. Just get your head out the gutter. Get your head out the gutter, man. Get grief. Oh, God. God have mercy on us all.
24/7.
Oh, Lordy.
Chloe,
Terry? God. Oh, God.
What? Hey, Rick. What does Stewart say to a magician?
I don't know what.
Pick a card, any card.
Any cod will do.
Any kind will do. Oh, Teddy. Lady fish.
Right, okay, enough.
Oh, my stomach.
Oh shit! Now Wendy's even getting a little pissed off.
Oh.
Oh, Stuart doesn't know when to calm down. I could drop you on 24/7.
Oh.
Anybody want them for free? I'm giving them away for free.
My
Me
stomach.
too, good home.
My stomach. Oh.
Stuart, run, dude! Grab the pole and run.
Oh, what one? I've got several poles. Oh.
Well, grab your most expensive or your favorite one that you definitely can't live without and run, man.
That's your grace.
That's my grace rod. That's my grace. Oh. My stomach.
Right, calm down.
Teddy.
You end up maybe later on.
Teddy. Look at your book for that because that was hilarious. Oh. Oh.
Oh
Oh.
god.
Oh, Jings. My stomach. It's just like
So tell you it'll calm down, you'll end up being not well later.
no, it's like I love to
The
get
fun
this
way
to
to do setup. Right, Stuart? The fun way to do ab work.
Yeah.
Ab work. Oh. I think I've got three or four abs that I'm trying to poke through at the moment.
No, Stuart, I'm afraid that those might be ribs.
No, this is definitely abs. This is definitely abs. I can
Barbecue ribs.
feel them in my abs. Like, oh, James, goodness help you both. Good Merry Christmas.
Look, Wendy, I'm trying to steer away from food. I'm actually hungry right now.
I got a beef joint in the kitchen if anybody wants a bit.
I'm gonna hit Stuart right upside his head with a frying pan.
Oh no!
I can do that. I've got access to 4 frying pans.
You can only use one at a time. Well, actually,
I've got 2 hands.
well, two.
MP!
Two.
She could save herself a few steps and just throw the first 3.
Well, that's good, Jim.
And I wouldn't miss.
Oh no! Hey, Sam, because Merry Christmas. Oh, Jings, Cousins. Oh, Oh well, that's my workout done for today. Cheers for that.
Quite.
Then he's going to ruin that workout by drinking that beer.
No, it's not beer, it's cider.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
fruit. It's fruit. It's fruit. It's good for you. It is vegan and gluten free. It's a 4% mixed fruit. It's got apples, strawberries, raspberries, and blackcurrants or blackberries.
Ooh.
Blackberry.
Yeah, you can just pass that on over here.
Yeah, I'm thinking that one. I'll get you a fresh one. That one's been opened. Yesterday I saw a video on seasoning cast iron pans. They used avocado oil.
Yeah, you got to use a low temp oil in order, or a high flash point oil to season your pans. Otherwise, you're going to set shit on fire.
Can I ask you a question then? What about WD-40?
What?
That's got a flash point.
You don't use WD-40. That is for mechanic, for
I was throwing a
mechanical
curveball.
purposes, not for cooking.
It doesn't say. It could be tasty. We don't know until somebody tries it. This is YouTube, remember? There must be somebody on YouTube. There's 100 million people on YouTube channels. I mean, there must be at least one person that's willing to do this experiment. Teddy Bear being one of them.
I mean, it's daft enough to do it.
I think Teddy Bear would be the ideal candidate for throwing WD-40 because he likes to fix engines and whatever else. So, yeah.
I've heard of people spraying it on their knees and it helped their knee problems.
Actually, there's another good thing about WD-40. Now, Rick, pay attention. This is genuine. Right?
Uh-huh.
They actually use WD-40 on baits, too.
Yeah, I've heard about that, actually.
It is one of the best things to use on squid.
I don't know how I feel about that, honestly.
Tell you.
I mean, first of all, WD-40 is already expensive as is.
Now, here's the thing that I love, right, of someone from an aftershave company. If you're listening to this on a playback, people, I will time for anybody that knows anybody that works with an aftershave company. Please do me the greatest thing and make a WD-40 aftershave.
Why would you want one of those?
I love the smell of it. Anybody that's used WD-40 knows the smell I'm on about.
I know what you're on about.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Stuart. All right, you don't put on aftershave for yourself. You put it on for your lady.
No, I like to smell like when do you like certain aftershaves that I put on? She's like, "Oh, what's that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's this one." And she's like, "Ooh." But I mean, I wish
WD-40.
I think WD-40 aftershave would be a big hit. Trust me.
No, it wouldn't.
Rick,
I'm
the
telling
funniest thing was when you told him he puts it on for his lady, not for himself. He looked like, well, what a concept.
Teddy Bear, we've got a hoochie skirt. Where is it? Oh no. We've got a hoochie skirt somewhere.
I definitely read that wrong. I read that with a K, not an H.
Now who's corrupted?
Shut up.
Who's corrupted who? If I turn it to a K, I would spell it coochie skirt. I would say with a C because I would say that with a C. That's a coochie skirt. Coochie, coochie, coochie. So you go underneath somebody's chin. Coochie, 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 coochie. Oh, ow! Ooh, woman.
Rip it all off, Wendy.
No, no,
Oh, out one by one with tweezers.
no.
Oh,
No,
oh,
Wendy. No. Just get you
oh,
a wax strip and plaster it on there and then rip it off.
oh.
Oh, yeah, I'm
You
evil.
sadist. You sadist.
No,
You
dude,
sadist.
I'm just evil.
Jim, I know you just muted yourself, but I need your help here. Help me. This is crazy. This is honestly, this is like one of the
Do that, Terry B.
This is one of the best Christmases ever. This really is. Doing a YouTube live, damn right. Why didn't I think this was a Christmas present?
Well, geez, what did you do for Christmas? Oh, we picked on Stuart.
Yep.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay because I can just pick on the both of yous back and Teddy Bear also. I'll get him back good because I know he does live stream. I know he does live streams. So I mean, he's public enemy number one at the moment. You're second,
Oh.
Rick, and Jim. I don't know where to put you. I don't know where to put you yet.
Well, we'll get you
Hell,
settled in when you get over here to South Carolina. We'll show you the ropes.
I can't wait. I cannot wait, Jim. I'm definitely going to be taking you fishing, though.
Hey, Stuart.
Yes.
Well, shit. Hang on. That train kind of derailed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
10-4.
I don't remember. Deal with it. Must not have been important.
Well, to derail a train like that, that's a wreck on a wreck.
Must have been a fib.
Oh my!
Damn it, Wendy.
Derailing train? My goodness, that must have been a bad one.
You know what, Stuart?
Yeah.
Shut up. You're as bad as Matt.
I will mute you. You can still go out. I'll mute you.
You're as bad as Big Matt, I swear.
Eh?
Backlash.
Who?
Matt Backlash.
Oh, Backlash Fisherman. Oh, he's a hoot. I love him. I love Matt. He's awesome.
No, you missed it a few weeks ago, dude. So somebody had gotten their kids a ball python. I don't remember who it was. And I was like, yeah, I'd love to have a snake. And they went left field with it. So far left field. Yahoo! Terry B's going to try to do a live on the 30th.
Well, actually, it'll be on my panel.
Ah.
So that it'll take place on my panel.
Yahoo!
So yeah, you're on about ball python. That's a great bait also.
That's a pet.
It's bait.
It's a pet.
It's bait.
It's a pet.
Bait.
No.
Yep. Bait.
Eel would be a bait. Python,
Well,
the ball python would be a pet.
right.
Trust
Can
me,
I back up here? What? Elongated bait. Elongated, which means snake and eel come from the same thing. One just lives in the water, another one goes to water. It's bait. But carry on. I like the theory.
If my girl found out that I tried to use pet snake as fish bait, she'd kill me.
She wouldn't, because the thing's already dead. You're just giving it
No.
a
My girl
you're
would try
giving-
to. My girl would kill me.
If you think about it though, wait a minute. If the snake passed away from natural causes, then there's nothing stopping you taking that snake and putting it on a hook and then throwing it to a catfish to feed a catfish.
Look,
You're giving the cycle of life.
no, I'd take and I'd get it cremated.
Georgia Times, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Georgia Times,
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
and a bottle of rum. Wait, what?
Bottle of rum. Oof, I've got a bottle
So
of
you
rum right
drank
there,
what?
actually. I've got a bottle
Oh,
of Captain
speaking
Morgan's.
of, hey, y'all, I am 5.5 years sober.
Congratulations.
I'll drink to that. There you go. I'll drink to that. I got this in the post the other day. I'm just going to put one up on here. But if anybody hasn't got this guy, please give him some loving. This guy is very funny, and he has got an awesome channel, and he's half Scottish too.
I detect a little bias there.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing biased about Matt. Matt's got an awesome channel. Now, Teddy
That
Bear.
went over his head.
You said something, so I'm trying to look for it. Where did it go?
Don't know what you've done with it.
Where on earth did it go?
Terry, ain't nobody mad, buddy. But I will have to get out of here, guys.
Oh, I found it. I know what Teddy's looking for. Plastic worm to fish for killer whales. Well, this came all the way from Texas.
Ooh.
Oh,
For anybody who hasn't known what this is, this here is
resembles a
Teddy Bear.
salamander.
This is Teddy Bear's favorite bait, and his favorite bait is
Who's your own?
it's a lizard apparently. This one's black with red speckles on it, and it's still waiting to catch a fish. And this thing doesn't know how to fish like know-how. This thing can't fish with like know-how because this thing it doesn't even it's too cute to use as a bait. It's got 4 legs. It's got 4 legs. It's got a curly tail. It's got a head.
Right, Stuart.
And look, it's even got 2 eyes on it. You can't use this as a bait.
Sure you can.
Stuart,
Well, let's
you
see.
need to
All the time.
Stuart, you
But-
need to watch my short video of salamander smooching.
Oh,
I videoed it off that pier that's in my avatar.
Okay, sweet.
like I said, y'all, I got to get out of here. Everybody have a great day, great evening, and
Same to you.
have a Merry Christmas, everyone. God bless you.
Thank you for coming up.
Pleased to meet you. Very pleased to meet you, Rick.
You as well, Mr. Jim.
Love you, brother.
Adios, Steve. Much love. Or Stu.
Steve? Who's Steve?
Exactly.
The backwoods misfit. I accidentally said Steve instead of Stuart. My bad, Stuart. All right, I'm out of here. Bye, Miss Wendy.
Bye.
Later.
Bye. Later.
And then there
Oh.
were 2 little Indians.
I tell you, I love Rick. I really do.
If if you knew how much he looked like a friend of mine from down toward Raleigh, I mean, right down to the way he wears his beard,
Mhm.
same glasses. It's the only difference is the age.
It's amazing when you actually try and see someone. That's another dang hat. This hat's meant to, like, imagine how things sitting away there wasn't sitting away. $1.26. 26 cents this cost.
That's not bad.
£1 of my money. Maybe we should write "Bah Humbug" on the top of this.
Mm. How about instead of bah humbug, just whatever?
Ladyfish.
Gone fishing. Gone fishing.
Ladyfish. Hashtag ladyfish.
That wouldn't be bad either.
Oh man. So yeah, honestly, guys, don't forget to give this guy some love, and he really is awesome. I was
So
actually
how long you think
Pardon?
you're going to stay live?
You said you were going to give up at 9. You were going
Well,
to
it was
go.
actually meant to be like having from. I was only going to do a 2-hour live, but I mean, this is now coming up for 3, so I'll give it to 3 hours, and then I'll shut it down. So that's in like what,
Well,
3.5 minutes.
I'll stick around for 3 more minutes then.
Perfect.
I
So-
realize that little old mountain man is an acquired taste, and I don't want to scare your patrons away.
What's that when it's at home? I'm intrigued now. You've said something. I'm intrigued. What is it?
I said I'm a little old mountain man, and I'm an acquired taste, and I don't want to scare your subscribers away.
You won't scare me. You won't subscribe. You won't scare my subscribers away. Well, look at what we do. We go to Susie's channel. We hang out there. I mean, listen. If both of us have survived Area 51, then we've survived Area 51.
You know, that's one thing I gotta say is meeting the people from around the world that they could be a neighbor living next door, same difference.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got to
And
admit. I mean, Area 51 is something else. He really is, and that guy's a gem. He really is a gem.
he is one talented young guy, to say the least, and he can tell a story as good as anybody.
Did you meet me?
I mean, the other thing is as well, Jim. I love Susie's channel. It's a place, safe haven. Nobody goes there. And I find it a shame for Susie, to be honest, because I mean, for the amount of hours that she puts in, and okay, she's got regulars, but I mean, it's like YouTube should be giving her more than what she's got.
Hmm.
I think YouTube have really strangled her, if you know what I mean. When YouTube should actually look at our channel and just say, right, we're going to push you, because Susie is one of the most sweetest women you'll ever see.
And you talk about talent. That girl has more talent than 99% of the population of the planet. Did you watch her? She said, well, I got to go to some event tomorrow night. So I'm going to go shopping for material and sew something together to wear to this high-end event. It's like the day before. I mean, that's amazing.
I mean, the way that she crafted her dress that she put together was just amazing. It was really amazing. The idea that she had, the process that she went through with it, the way she made it, and then when she was standing in it, she was gorgeous.
Yeah.
She is very talented.
Big time.
I mean, I think if you depending on what way you look at this, she's like 0.2% of YouTube that can actually do something properly.
Yes.
The reason
And
0.2%
buddy,
is because there's nothing.
once she gets,
There's nothing wrong with her channel. There's nothing wrong with her. It's just the fact that she's a hidden gem, and I think the reason that she's a hidden gem is because I think YouTube. There's two ways of looking at it. Either YouTube's the reason being it hasn't been pushed up to YouTube is because YouTube know that she's something special.
once
Right.
she puts her sights on anything, she's going to achieve it because she is focused beyond belief. I mean, absolutely amazing. Did
I
you
love-
watch her last year when she was doing a portrait of Bigfoot?
I didn't.
She painted that for weeks. She added so much detail. Go back about a year and just look at one of the last couple of episodes of her doing that painting. The detail is mind-boggling. I mean, and the thoughtfulness of all the different levels of information that she put in there, it boggles your mind.
I mean, Susie, like I say, I'm hoping that YouTube can give her some roads to open, but not have like to be like also like to be protected a bit, because the thing with Susie's channel, she is a hidden gem. She really is a hidden gem, and I would feel if anything bad was happening to her channel, that would break her. I know she's a strong-minded woman, but that channel that she's got is her nest, and she is amazing. She hasn't been on my channel for a while, Jim. I will be honest, but I tell you one thing: if she's live, I'm there. I will support her all the way.
Yep.
Mm,
She's one of the few.
the very few.
So, well, I got you to
Jimmy!
your 3 hours. Who popped in?
Well, thank
Jimmy.
you, Jim.
Merry Christmas, Jimmy.
Jimmy Fendricks. How are you, Jimmy? Let's say the link's there. I mean, I'm still going to be live if you want to just like pop up, Jimmy.
Stuart, I'm going to depart. Everybody out in chat, I hope you have had a very Merry Christmas. And if I don't see you before, I hope you have a Happy New Year also.
I'll be doing a live on New Year's Day. When I say New Year's Day, I'll be in. Because there's like a 5-hour gap between my side of the pond to your side. There's like a 5-hour gap. What I'm going to do is I'll do a live for about 2 hours. New Year, well, from Hogmanay through the bells, and then after that I'll do a 2 or 3 hour live, and then probably end up like steaming.
Last year, one of the channels that Susie and I went to, that was what their goal was, but we ended up every hour we were ringing in a different time zone their Happy New Year, and we ended up going for like 5 or 6 hours.
I mean, I know there's like a 5-hour gap because, like, say, when bells hit my time, which is 12 o'clock, which is 7 your time, right? So then you've got a 5-hour gap from basically, well, who's got bells first? So I mean, for you've got people that are across in Australia, so then the time starts coming back the way. So
Yep.
it comes to 12 o'clock my time, which is 7 p.m. your time. Then you roll it forward to basically say, right, well, I've got a 5-hour gap because this is what I've got to do. So when it comes to 5 a.m. in the morning, my time, there's the bells your time.
Gotcha.
And then when it comes to 6 o'clock in the morning, you get 12 o'clock midnight. And then 7 o'clock in the morning is where Rick is at the moment in Colorado. You've got the 7-hour time zone.
And
then you've got
Susie.
in Susie, and then you've got the 8-hour time zone for people who are in Cali and the West Coast. And then
That would be one.
and then at 9 o'clock in the morning is midnight for Devon. So, I mean, you've got the whole 9-hour period, right? From basically, for me, that whole 9-hour period of to see everybody to go right from 12, which is my bells, to 9 o'clock to say, well, you'll get people at 5 o'clock in the morning, they'll be doing their bells, then 6 o'clock in the morning, doing the bells, and then, as I said, there's like a knock on effect. So to bring in the bells, it's like, well, oh, Teddy.
Well,
So I mean, so like 5 o'clock in the morning, my time, I'll no doubt. I mean, I see people go live across the pond and they'll be like, "Oh, Happy New Year, Happy New Year!" I'm like, yep. So I mean, I've already done that 5 hours ago, and it's like it's weird. It's like, so we're having 2 New Years. What's the thing? So like, well, I only got one.
and
I mean,
then
I know
our
there's
friends,
I know there's a place.
in the Philippines are 7 hours ahead of you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've got, what was it? If you look at New Zealand, there's 2 places in New Zealand that you can go. I'm not 8 hours behind. If I was 8 hours behind,
7.
If I was 8 hours behind,
No, you're 7 hours behind the Philippines.
well, I'm
'Cause
9 hours out.
They're 12 hours ahead of me, and you're 5 hours ahead of me.
Yeah,
So the difference between you and them is 7.
because I know that China is 9 hours in front of me, and I know that Devon, who's just been in chat, is 9 hours behind me.
Right.
That I found weird. That China's only 9 hours in front of me. But to fly 9 hours doesn't work like that either. It doesn't work like that.
Well, I don't know how many time zones China has, but they're pretty wide. I'm sure they have 2 or 3 at the least.
Because I know, let's say I'm 9 hours from Devon, so that'll be 8 hours from Meg, 9 hours from Susie, and 6 hours from Uncle Rick in the Central Time Zone, 5 hours from the East Coast, and then trundle across the Atlantic Ocean, come to me, then it's basically bang on time. So it's ridiculous. It's nuts.
Whenever you're available, we'll be looking for you.
I will always be in Susie's regardless. I mean, I love her channel, of course, but since she's been doing this helium thing, I find it funny the way she speaks in helium. Hey, Josie, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, she got her a mixing board that allows her to change her voice.
I mean, I listened. I was like, is she actually sucking helium? I mean, it's like she had basically a helium tank beside her, and she's like, "Hi, Snoop." And he's like, "Oh man!" It was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah,
What's? I walked in
it's
there.
a button.
I walked in the
It's a
chat. I was
button
like,
on
"Oh."
her. Yeah, it's a button on her new console.
I mean, I can understand why. I mean, like I said, her sense of humor is good. Her channel is awesome. And like I say, she's one of the hidden gems that hasn't been fully discovered yet, and I hope that long may continues.
I hope so too. And I mean, she's grown quite a bit. I think last year she was just under 1K, and I think she's almost at 3K, or she might have passed 3K by now.
She has worked her channel.
Yes. And
She's
she's
worked
done it
for
the
it.
right way. She's done it the
Yep.
right way. She's not done it with gimmicks. She's done it with talent.
Hmm.
So,
I mean, I've worked tirelessly for my channel, tirelessly. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the amount of stuff that I've done, fly tying, the fishing, the hours I've put in, it means. I mean, this is where people like look at things, right? Oh, how many subs have you bought? None. Like they're all earned. Every single one of them's been earned. Mine's is earned the hard way through watch hours, through people coming
yep.
in. I don't need to worry about anything to do with
Yeah.
buying subs.
You know I don't. You know I don't fish, but you do such a good job. I still come over.
Mm-hmm. I know that.
You got a good sense of humor, Stuart.
I mean, I've never, I haven't done anything apart from try to shout people out and share people, and long may it continue. I mean, you don't fish well. I do fish. No, Jim doesn't fish. Jim doesn't fish. He looks at places that would be ideal spots to fish, but he doesn't fish. That might change when I get across there. That might change when I get across there, Jimmy.
Jimmy wants you to convert me.
Jimmy is a legend in his own right.
I believe you.
Jimmy is a legend in his own right.
So, all right, buddy. You take care, and I will see you again before long. Okay.
Cheers, Jim.
All right. Take care.
You have a very Merry Christmas. And if anybody else is going to come up, do it now. Forever hold your peace. If not, I am going. So yeah, all is good. What Christmas? What a laugh. That's funny. Oh, ladyfish. I'll never hear the end of ladyfish. Right. Anyway, since everybody's probably, yep, it's here. Jimmy, it's here. Going on 10:30. So, still stuffed. Still stuffed. Right. Anyway, I will catch you guys after. And thanks for hanging out. It's been awesome. And I will see yous when I see yous. Night night. Merry Christmas.